Don't let them take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run. Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping. To the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Hey, Ricky. How's your day been? Did it, has it warmed any up there? Up there in the upper part of the United States? Have you thawed out any? It reached 84 here, Ricky. Whoop, whoop. Did I say 80? I mean 70. If I said 80, that's that some timers kicking in. I got that some timers kicking in. Well, you got a toboggan on, so it must not be warm up that way.
Hiya, Tina.
Hey, my friend.
How are you, sweetheart?
Doing pretty good. I think we're all fouled out down this way, but it looks like you haven't recovered yet from the deep freeze.
Well, I was out today. I got a little chill, so there you go.
When the sun was shining, I was like, yes, praise the Lord.
It's
Now that
almost.
doesn't switch up on us.
I
It likes to fool me quite a bit.
hope everybody down south's not getting too bad of weather this
Yeah,
evening.
I seen that Kim put in chat and Gators that Jay was getting hell.
Yeah, I should have contacted my girls before I got on here, but I think they'll be all right.
Hey, Darlene, good to see ya. Well, they finally got the spending bill passed through the Congress now. Now it goes to the Senate to let them mess around.
Hey, Darlene. Been a busy day today.
Yeah, quite busy. Had people coming checking on me, making sure I wasn't messing and bombing.
Where's Tracy and everybody?
Darlene's here. Tracy probably will be here in a little bit. She may be fixing supper or something.
I hope Teacup shows up. She said she wasn't feeling very good.
Oh, I talked to her last night some. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, I'm feeling better, Darlene. I'm good. After tonight, I'm completed my doctor's orders. I can do whatever the crap I want to do. So I'm good.
Good.
I'm free.
You're free, huh?
Yep.
That's a
Well,
good
it's
feeling.
kind of hard when you can't even pick up a gallon of milk.
Yeah. I'll be glad when it warms up, stays that way for a while.
Well, I'm praying it your way because it even got close to 80 inside the house today. I had to turn the air on a little bit because Sky says, "Oh, Mama, Mama, I can't. No, no, Mama, it's too hot. Mama, please." I
I
said,
was, walk-
"Okay, baby."
I was walking around in shorts when it's 50s and 60s. I hate to see what happens when it turns 80.
That's the way I am. But she's just so hot natured. I told her I was going to send her to Kim's because Kim's like that. She likes to stay cold.
Kim probably like that.
I said, I'm going to send you to Kim's this summer. I said, because you're not going to freeze me out of the house. I said, so you're going to Kim's. I said, I've spent all winter cold. Couldn't turn the heat wide open to warm up because you would start sweating. I said, so you're going to Kim's this summer if you don't straighten up.
Better straighten up there.
You know, she already starting her crap with the air. I'm like, okay. Yeah, she would, but I'm trying to give Kim. She's got her hands full with the new grandbaby coming, so I'm trying to give her. It won't be too much longer. She gets to meet her.
Everybody busy, busy, busy anymore.
Yep.
Busy watching the Trump train ramble on. We wouldn't
Hey,
do
Gator
that. But
girl. Good to see ya. I got that video, Tracy. I got it uploaded, so if she comes on, I'll play it so she can see that I did it. I believe it's only like 10 seconds of her Teddy. And then I found a couple more clips today while Sky was taking a nap. Okay, Gator girl.
LOL.
Yep, that's your move.
Yeah.
I just say I'll be back. You take it any way you want. I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty then.
Or sometimes I don't even say nothing. I just mute the mic and leave and come back.
Sometimes I'll forget to say it and then I come back and I'm way behind. Oh, Lordy. I didn't realize how loud I had my Bluetooth speaker on while over there visiting with English. I guess it was pretty loud.
Yeah, I went over there just for a second, but I had to get Sky's supper fixed and everything, get her situated. I didn't
Uh,
stay on too long. I just made sure she was okay and good.
She's just smiling from ear to ear. She
You
one
know
happy
it.
lady.
Yep. Oh, England's gonna be disappointed. The only patriot they had, I believe, up in them up across the pond is gone. She's here with us now, and they can't, and they won't be able to get her back because we're gonna kidnap her, adult nap her.
Yeah, she is happy. I wonder if this is her first time coming over here or not.
I'm not for sure. I think I remember one time her coming over just for a short little visit. But I can't remember if something happened and she wasn't able to come.
I think that's
When
when she was supposed to come over in like November, and then something happened. I can't remember. I don't
yeah,
know if it
I know
was.
she was going to, and then Laura got sick and she couldn't. But the time before that,
I
I
don't
think
remember that.
I think she came. She she came just for a little short visit. If I'm not mistaken, towards the beginning of the corner.
Oh,
I'm so glad she's finally here for good now.
yeah.
Anybody tries to take her, there going to be a lot of patriots that's going to stop it.
That's no kidding right there. She'll have a bunch of us up there going like, "Hey, what are you doing,
Rose
dummy?"
will be all over the news.
Hey, Tom.
Patriots standing up for.
I'll be like, "Hey, Holman, stand down." She's one
Don't
of
make
us.
me cross it. Don't make us cross this line now. Here, we gonna be in a civil war right here now. Leave
All right,
Rose
brother.
alone.
All right, brother Tom. We fixing to have some words here, bud.
We're getting ready to throw down.
That's funny.
Don't make me yank you up by the collar of your shirt now, sir. I respect you, but you're crossing the line.
Don't let that accent fool you, buddy.
Don't let my tiny and accent fool you. I'm frisky. I can take care of you if need to be. Hey, Gator Girl.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, you made it. Hi, Peter.
I couldn't sit at that computer desk any longer. My legs were killing me. I'm like, nope, not going to do it.
We was talking about standing up to Tom if he tried to touch your Rose.
Who's Tom?
Holman.
Oh, I don't think he would. I was like,
No,
wait a minute.
I don't think he will either. But we was just playing and carrying on.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Dynamite comes in a small package. Remember that, Holman?
that's what my daddy always said.
That's a fact. It does.
Come on, Marley. Are you serious? You got to climb right there. There's a whole living room full of furniture, and you got to be right here. Of course. This cat, I tell you. Oh.
I don't know if you heard, Gator, but Sky made me turn the air on today. You believe that crap?
What?
Yeah, she said, "Mama, I can't, Mama, please."
Put a fan in her room.
She's got one.
Wow, that would be something my sister would do, but she's going through menopause. So in the meantime, her whole family's freezing to death.
I'm doing okay, darling. Thanks for asking.
Stop it, Marley. No, stop it.
How's your cousin doing? Is she doing any better?
Oh, she's
Darn
doing
it, that's
all right.
who I wanted to pray for. Did I? I didn't pray for her tonight, did I?
Yes, she did.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's got to be in the lung and COPD and all that
Okay.
area.
All right. I'll put
All that chest stuff.
right.
Mm-hmm. I'll be praying for her.
There
Hey,
she is.
teacup. There's my teacup.
You made it.
Hi, Teacup. Hi, Darlene. Who else is in here?
Kim will be back. She had to take care of something.
Oh, okay.
Get up here, T, so I can shut up.
Teacup's like, nope, not coming up. Oh, I ate some vegetable soup. I ate vegetable soup for 2 days, and I think I'm going to give it a break.
I make some spaghetti.
I'm just
That's
trying
what
to
I
go.
had. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti sounds good.
It was, and then some Texas toast. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
With some shredded cheese across the toast and put it in the oven and bake it. Oh Lordy mercy.
That sounds good. I might have spaghetti. Well, I got to cook for my grandson so he can take it. Is that this weekend? Yeah, this Sunday, so he can take food back with him to the Airbnb. So I might just make a big old pot of spaghetti so he can eat that while he's here too.
You never go wrong.
Exactly.
Nope. I don't really care much for lasagna unless it's homemade. I don't like. I don't. I'm picky about my lasagna,
I'm not a
I
big
love.
but spaghetti I can take it anyway.
Yeah, you can only
I
do
use
Stouffer's for so long.
Stouffer's has
I
the best
use
macaroni and cheese.
I use Prego sauce and then add stuff to it.
That's what I do. You know what, Kat? You need to go.
Cheers.
Stop it. What's the problem?
Sky used to like ragu,
I
and
never liked
I
that.
just couldn't handle that. That give me indigestion. I just couldn't do that. So we switched to Prego, and she likes it now.
Yeah,
She's good.
yeah. I like Prego. I call it Prego. And uh, I put mushrooms and onions and green peppers in it. Whew, it's so good.
It sounds good.
Spaghetti. I also put I I used to. I don't anymore because I'm not allowed to have it. I used to put burger and spicy sausage in it when I made it.
No, I just put burger in it. I
Yeah, I
don't
just
don't put
Run it through the garden and the barnyard and hand it over.
there you go. I just put a turkey burger in it now because that's all I can have.
Well, Teacup, we're praying for you. Hope you
Oh,
feel better.
Yeah.
she's not feeling good. You know what? You have a whole bunch of furniture over there. You don't need to be in my face. What is wrong with
Yeah.
I get
Fair
I
enough.
get one of my old T-shirts that I wear whenever I go outside and do yard work. I'll get one of my old T-shirts on when we have spaghetti, and I'll get make Sky change her clothes, and we have the messy contest. Who gets the messiest wins. We tear into that stuff.
I don't make a mess of it. Although what did I eat? Oh, I ate soup, veggie soup, and spilled some on my new white hoodie. I was like,
That's why
"What?"
you don't wear white. I told you.
I wear white. That's all I have. It's mostly white hoodies. I have 4 white hoodies.
Not this girl. I ain't got nothing white. I will not have white.
Yeah, I wear a lot of white. Mostly in the summertime, I just wear white T-shirts because those are cheap. You can buy a 6 of them for like $13.
You can buy gray too. Gray. I wear gray T-shirts with sayings and things on them.
Oh,
Most of mine.
mine's just regular white T-shirts, Fruit of the Loom or whatever Hanes, whatever they're called. They come in a big pack. I was like, shoot, I can get 6 shirts for $13, $14. I'm gonna do it.
And then I wait until the season changes and hit the clearance racks
Yep,
where you can buy a T-shirt for $2.
yep, exactly. So I didn't stick around in Rose's li- live today. So is she happy to be there? I'm sure she is.
Oh yeah, she had a smile from one side of her face to the other.
Oh,
I just popped in just for a couple minutes.
that's what I did.
Had
I was cooking me something to eat at the time. And then I went in the computer room and ate it, and then my legs started swelling up. And I'm like, oh, I can't sit here no more. I got to get up and go in the front room.
Hey Tracy, I got it fixed.
Hi,
Hold
Tracy.
on, I'll show you. Everyone, this is Teddy.
Hey, Tracy.
Oh, you better stop. it and pull himself over.
He's doing acrobats.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
he's trying to get out so he can come to North Carolina. He's
Yeah.
trying his darndest.
Oh, where is the remote at? I can't. Jiminy, I don't know what's wrong with my cat. She wants to be right on top of me tonight. I'm going to see the baby girl tomorrow, so you better be good. I'm going to bring her home for a little while just to see how they act together. I'm sure Miss Liberty won't care. The cat will just be like, get away from me. But I'm gonna introduce her slowly to her so she doesn't like freak out. Hopefully she doesn't. She probably will. Oh my gosh. I gotta find something to watch tonight. I just want to be lazy and lay on the couch, and I didn't get a nap today as I went over Mama's today.
Did
Oh.
y'all hear Trump about Rosie with the Irish whatever you call them?
No, I did not.
Prime Minister. Oh,
Huh?
I clipped it. Hold on, I'll let you hear what they say. I thought it was funny.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Brian?
Yes, thanks.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulate you on your lower inflation core rates.
Thank you.
Gas prices going down, airline prices going down. This is for the Irish gentleman here, if I can see him real quickly. Welcome, United States. You look great.
Thank you.
Nice to.
It's now you feel good. He knows.
President
coming
Trump
next?
ran on
Sorry?
Make America Great Again. If you could run on MEGA, Make Ireland Great Again, what would your number one issue be for people in Ireland right now to make your country stronger? And I've got a two-part question to that as well.
Yeah. The number one issue in Ireland is housing, to be honest, and I think it was correctly pointed out. We've got to build more houses. We've got to build them faster to give the young people of Ireland an opportunity to afford to buy a house or to afford to rent a house. We have a lot of other good things happening. That's my number one priority.
Wonderful.
Are you trying to
And my
confirm,
second
Mr.
part question
President?
to this, Ireland is known for very happy, fun-loving people, great attitude, many in this room right now that I've met. Why in the world would you let Rosie O'Donnell move to Ireland? I think she's going to lower your happiness level.
That's true. Thank you. I like that question.
Mr.
Do you know you have Rosie O'Donnell?
No.
Do you know who she is? Do you know who she is?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You're better off
fully your
not.
joke.
You're better off not knowing.
What'd he say? I didn't hear it.
He asked him if he knew who Rosie O'Donnell is, and I think he shook his head no, but then somebody asked the question, and he said yeah, and then Trump says, it's better off you don't know who she is.
Do you know who she is?
That's great.
We're gonna give her to you.
We give her to you, and England can just leave Rose
That's
and
right.
Candyman with
I will
us.
just make an even trade. How's that?
Yep. Yep. Take her citizenship away from her too, so she can't come back.
Yep. Good luck with him. He sat down with Trump, so they'll be going after him too. Anybody
Yeah.
that talks to Trump gets targeted.
Yep. I heard they're trying to pass some kind of laws about taking away Trump's, the Democrats are taking away his power, not letting the president be allowed to do what they've done ever since the country was founded. And it's crazy. Democrats want to take everything away from him. I'm pretty sure that won't pass, and I'm pretty sure if it does, the Supreme Court will step in for that one.
Hey Kim, yes I miss you. Hey Party Bonza, good to see you.
Good luck with that one.
Hi, Kim. Hey, Party Bonza. Yeah, that's what I say. I just caught the end of it when I was coming out here. It was on the TV out here, and I missed it. So I'm like, what?
But Congress did pass the spending bill. Now it's to the Senate.
We're here.
What the Senate does, so that's a good thing.
Anybody
All
know
the
what's in that
Republicans
bill?
come. Yeah, it passed. All the Republicans come together and passed it. Even
I'd like,
Democrats, from what I heard.
oh yeah, I'd like to know what's in it.
It's a clear one.
Hmm.
So what?
I heard it wasn't very big. Like, it wasn't thousands and thousands of pages like the Democrats do.
They said it was a clean one, so I don't know exactly what that means. I figure it's don't have no strings, but Senate, when Senate gets done with it, there'll be some strings
Oh yeah.
because they got more Democrats who will fight them.
Well, I seen where another
True, Party
Democrat,
Bonza.
I saw where another Democrat's stepping down. She's not whoever she is. I don't even remember where she's from. New Hampshire, I think. She's not running. She's done in 2026.
Might as well step down.
Yeah, I think they
All
all
of them
should.
need to.
Hello, Diane.
Diane Kelly, hello.
Hey, Diane. And then I got this Trump getting his car, and then right after I'll do the next little clip. It's only 38 seconds, but of him talking about Biden. I thought
Okay.
this was good too.
All right.
Trump went car shopping today.
Hello, President Trump. Are you looking to buy or lease today?
Well, I'm going to buy, and I'm going to buy because, number one, it's a great product, as good as it gets. Now, here's the bad news. I'm not allowed to drive because I haven't driven a car in a long time, and I love to drive cars. But I'm going to have it at the White House, and I'm going to let my staff use it. I'm going to let people at the place use it, and they all are all excited about that. I'm not allowed to use it. Can you believe it?
Watch it.
Geez, buy me a car and don't use it. I'll use it.
And then here's the one with him talking about Biden.
Should I get in?
Get in.
Okay.
Have you ever sat
Let me
behind
get
the
in
steering
a
wheel of
second.
one of these? Of a Tesla?
You want my notes?
Yeah.
They gave me notes. I said, I'm not Biden. I don't need notes. I'll watch Secret Service go crazy. Thank you.
I mean, if you actually drove it around, it would
Whoa,
really be
that's
wild.
beautiful. Wow,
I get on this other side.
that's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. You don't want me to drive it, do you? This is really amazing. Think Biden could get into that car? I don't
I'm not Biden. I don't need these notes.
Yeah. I was watching something about his cars. He's also got some pretty cool looking trucks too, like pickup trucks.
Yeah.
I saw there was a purple one, like a neon green one, a blue one. Yeah.
That's true, Party Bonza. I believe the battery is just about the only part other than the chips that isn't made in the United States.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But since Elon's helping Trump, you know how it goes.
Oh yeah, they're after him. They're burning down places. They're breaking out windows. Just all kinds of crazy stuff.
They're lucky I ate a big dinner.
That means you'll be going to sleep soon.
I'm fighting, and I really am.
So that's why Ricky's being quiet. He ate, so he's getting sleepy. Okay.
Yeah. It happens
Thank
every
you,
time.
Teacup, for informing us. Now we know.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know what you mean, Ricky. I just ate too. I usually eat way earlier than this.
It's been a busy day.
Yeah, it has. For me too. My mother-in-law, they trying to teach them that they don't need to spend $250 a month on cable and internet. Not even Wi-Fi, just internet. I'm like, they're ripping you guys off. You need to go buy you a Wi-Fi box, hook it up, buy you a Roku, and We'll hook it all up for you. So what'd they do? They went out and bought an antenna. I'm like, an antenna? Why did you buy? You're not going to get nothing here on an antenna. The closest TV station is about 70 miles away.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get.
Darlene, if we hear them snoring, we'll get Teacup to spray them with some water.
So they just don't understand it. And it's so frustrating. They're old because they're not used to any of this. I mean, they won't even get online banking because they think somebody's going to get all their money out of the bank. So they have to go, they write a check for everything. They need money. They go up and go inside, write a check for themselves. I'm like, oh my gosh, you people, your life would
Well,
be.
I don't trust banking either. And I just got Roku this year. I'm not too educated in the electronic field.
Well, they already had their cable shut off and now they don't have nothing to watch. And I'm like, what did you do that for?
My dad uses the antenna.
Yeah, but you're probably got we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no big cities close to us, no TV stations. The closest one, like I said, is about 70 miles south, and the other one's about 2 hours north. And then you got 4 hours southwest, which is Cincinnati. You never will pick. I've had them. They just don't pick up nothing. There's nothing here to pick up. You don't even get PBS channel. So I don't know. Now, if they could put it outside, they got one inside just to lay by their TV. If you could put it out on a big pole, you might be able to pick up one or two.
My dad's is outside.
Yes,
connected to the house.
If they would get one like that and set it up and put it on top of the house, then they'd probably pick up a couple of channels. But nothing they watch because they're liberals and they have to watch CNN and MSNBC and all those channels.
Yeah.
Well, that serves them right then. If they watch them channels, they don't deserve to see TV.
Well, I can't say that because they're old. They don't understand anything. She'll be 91. Mike is 87.
Yeah.
Understand the news.
Mhm.
They don't understand anything. They don't want to learn anything. And it's quite frustrating.
I don't blame them.
It's like, but see, they want like mom will come over here and she'll be like, oh, I want TV like that. I'm like, you got to get a Wi-Fi box, Ma. You got to get a Roku. Then you can have TV like that. Well, they don't want to do that. They just think you should just be able to turn it on and have it. I said, no, that's cable, Mom, but you can't afford cable anymore. So they just keep racking the prices up on them. I've never heard of getting cable and internet, and it costs you $250 a month.
Hey, in Texas,
It does.
I think it's Cox or Suddenlink. Yeah. They charge almost $300 a month for
That's
cable, phone, Wi-Fi, internet, and you still don't get local channels.
Yeah, that's insane.
You have to pay for each channel you get in some places.
Well,
I know you do
yeah.
with Spectrum. If you add a channel I like TV Land when I had cable, and it was gonna be an extra $30 just for TV Land.
That's insane. See, I used to have cable till about 2 years ago, and they kept taking mine up. But I worked, I was always working. I never watched TV. Well, then when I had to quit work, I'm like, man, they just keep adding more and more every month to my bill. I just shut it off. My son's like, get a Wi-Fi. You got Wi-Fi. Go get you a Roku. I'll set you right up. So we did, and he set me right up. I'm like, sweet.
That's the way my nephew did when he came to live with us.
He got I'll be back in a little bit.
Updated.
All right, Rick.
Okay, Ricky. He got me updated.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. But I get it. She's 91. Why would you want to? And then she's not going to be able to watch Jeopardy without cable. They watch Jeopardy every night at 7:30. They have their shows that they watch, and it's Jeopardy. Ma don't watch TV all day long, but she does watch Jeopardy, and then she goes back to her needle pointing or whatever she's doing. Mike's the one that watches the TV and CNN and all that crap. So I don't know. I told Nikki, I said, maybe we should just split the bill and you pay half and I'll pay half. Or we can get the other kids like Sue to pay for it and your dad can, we can split it 4 ways and help them out so they can have cable. Nikki's like, I'm not doing it. They've got a 60-year-old daughter that lives there, ain't never worked a day in her life, and she don't even do nothing for them. I'm not doing it so Diane can watch. I go, well, I would do it so Grandma can watch. Have something to
Yep,
watch.
that's right, Party Bonza. That's the way my dad is. He got one of them old timey ones, one of them that looks like a clothes rack.
Yeah, that's exactly what you'd have to do. Party Bonza, but the ones that just lay beside your TV don't do anything.
I told him if we get a big old wind come through here, it would rip it off his head. He's just damn Tina. He says
He probably
think
went to sleep.
positive.
Ricky said he'd be back in a little bit. He's probably going to sleep, take a nap.
Exactly.
He won't be back. If he's taking a nap, he won't be back. He'll be out for the night. We know how men go when they say, oh, I'll be right back, but I'm so full. And they've already put the hint out there that they're really tired.
No comment.
That's how it is. My ex used to
Keep out
do
of
that
trouble.
stuff. My ex used to do that stuff. Oh, you know what else he used to do? It just aggravated me to no end. I would lay down on the couch on Sunday after church and just kind of take a little snooze. And he would wake me up. He's like, don't go to sleep. We got stuff to do. Don't go to sleep. So I just like, all right. So I'd get up and then he'd lay down and go to sleep.
I had one of
Every
them Party
time.
Bonza growing up. You would turn the little knob on the box and it'll go click, 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 click. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Oh, Ricky said
When
he's
I
going
was
to stay
young.
down there. He's not going to sleep right now.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I could go to sleep right now. Not bad, but I could lay here on the couch and go to sleep. But I'm not going to because I got to find some news to watch to get caught up on news because I'm so bad about news here lately.
Yeah.
We never had a big antenna like that when I was a kid. We just had rabbit ears
You
on the
missed
TV.
it, Gator Girl. It was fun to watch the little dial click, and it would make a clicking noise as it turns. It had north, east, west, south all written on the box, and you just turned the knob to which.
Oh, really?
Yep, it was cool.
I
And
hope
then
they
them
do
big
get.
old box screen TVs that took 10 or 15 people to move.
Never had one of those. We really didn't have a TV much when. I only remember a couple times when I was super little. We had TV.
I showed Sky a picture of ours, and us sitting in front of it when we was little, and she thought it was a toy box. You could climb into and play.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah, it sure was Party Bonza.
yes.
Yep, it was.
I remember
We
the
even
first.
had color.
Yeah, I remember the first colored TV that my grandparents got. We never had one, but my grandparents did. We thought that was the best thing ever. It's like so cool to go over there and watch colored TV.
And then they got smart and come out with them rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Lord, I hated them things. I had to get tinfoil and put on them, and I was like,
No.
this ain't right.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
I just threw away like 3 antennas like that. It's like, I don't need these.
The only thing bad about not having cable is it's hard to watch a game. I have to hunt down a Gator game because they don't have SEC channel. So I have to, when I want to watch a Gators play, I got to really hunt for a game for somebody that's streaming it because I don't have any sports channels. Oh,
I got So Scott, when her cable went out, I told her, I said, well, I can go find some rabbit ears. She says, Mama, what's that? Mama, you ain't gonna hurt no bunny. I said, no, Scott. I said, it's an antenna you sit on your TV to pick up a channel. She says, Mama, she says, that's not nice. I said, what do you mean? She says, it's not rabbit ears. She says, no. And I said, okay, baby. I said, no rabbit ears for you. You can just sit here and watch Care Bears on the DVR.
That's the only thing that was bad is when your cable went out and your kids were little and they didn't have nothing to watch to keep them occupied while you were trying to get stuff done around the house. Like my youngest one, she loved Barney. Barney, Barney, Barney. Until she got a little bit older, and then she would never admit to it now. Barney, and she loved Lassie. She would watch Lassie for hours. I videoed it, recorded it, so I just put it in and let her watch it. Well, this veggie soup is done. Let it cool off and put it in the refrigerator. I should freeze it. Because I really don't think I want any more of it. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, I think I will freeze it.
Do y'all remember? My grandma and grandpa had this, but do y'all remember them? It wasn't a VCR and it wasn't a DVD player, but it had like these big old humongous floppy disk things that you slide into it. It's like it eats it and it plays a movie or whatever, and then it'll slide out.
Oh no, I never saw that.
It was like square looking. The thing you slid into it.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing one of those.
I can't remember what they was called.
Oh, guess I'll eat some
But
popcorn.
I got in trouble because I would slide pieces of cheese in it. My grandpa say, "You darn youngin', you better stop that. You're costing me bucks, youngin'."
That's funny. What'd you put cheese in it for?
Because it would slide that disc in there, and I thought if I slid a piece of cheese in there, it would come back, but never came back out.
Kim says she has Starlink and Wi-Fi, and that's it. Tracy said her kids love Lion King. I think my older kids liked the Lion King, but my youngest one didn't. She might have, but she mostly just watched Lassie. Lassie, Lassie.
I like that movie with the girl with the long hair. Crap. She'll kill me if I can't remember it. But the girl with the long hair that lived in like a tree house and she hung her hair down out the window.
Pippi Longstockings?
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Oh,
She wouldn't let me cut her hair. She said, "Mom, I'm gonna have my hair like with Rapunzel."
oh.
But hers is brown, so that didn't work out too good.
Trump won in Greenland? What? That's what it says here. Trump's victory in Greenland. Greenland votes for independence in shock landslide election.
Oh no, does that mean Rosie O'Donnell's coming back?
I don't know. I guess so. No, that's Greenland, not Ireland.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really upset that she's went to Ireland because is she Irish? Because I'm Irish too, and I really don't want to have somebody like
I'm
that.
Irish.
Are you? I'm Irish too.
Yeah, Kim, that's her favorite movie. She loves her. She's even got like It's like a storybook with Rapunzel on it that she sleeps with.
Aw.
That's her favorite right there. She loves that one.
I'm trying to find something on here. Oh, look, Kitty, there's some 24/7 live cat TV, no ads. Let's see what we got going on this one. Let's see how long it takes her to notice it. She'll be up there trying to pull the TV down.
Yeah, darling, it is. But when you watch it over and 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 know exactly what words is in it, it kind of gets a little old.
Right.
And then when she wears it out, I have to go to the store and buy her another one to replace it. Same over and over. That's about like with her Care Bears. She's got every edition of the Care Bears.
Does she?
Yeah. And when she goes through them, she'll start back over from the beginning if the cable's out. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. We had cable. She says, Mama, you're this one. I said, which one am I? Because I don't know their names.
Right.
She says, his name is Grumpy. You Grumpy. I said, oh, okay, fine, whatever. Okay, I see.
You mean there's more than one Rick?
More than one Rick?
Yeah. Rick.
We can't handle another one. One's enough. If another one comes in, we're going to block it. Because we can't handle but one at a time.
Well, you heard that, Rick.
Are you talking about the good Rick or the bad Rick?
Sorry, guys. Somebody needed to meet the other Rick.
Yeah, she liked strawberry. She likes strawberry shortcake too.
So, Ricky, do you have split personalities? Is that what we're doing here?
Tracy.
Not the good one.
Uh-oh. Somebody must have ruffled some feathers.
Oh, Ricky. Just be like me. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Haters is going to hate, so just go with it. The happier you are, the more angry they get. So
That's so true.
Yeah.
Kill them with love. That's what I say. Shoot, I go in some channels. I know the people don't like me, and I'll say, "Hey, good
Me
to see
too.
y'all."
Me too.
Hey, Tamara, good to see ya.
Hi, Tamara.
I'm going to send out Ricky's cards tomorrow and Footy's cards tomorrow, and I'm going to do probably overnight them. That way they'll have them for Saturday.
That's fun, Rick. How to fix
There
trouble
you go,
with a
Rick.
smile.
There you go, Ricky. That's how you do it.
Yep.
Because they have no idea what's coming next when you smile at them.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking, why are you smiling at me? What are you doing? What are you up to?
What are you plotting?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know.
What are you plotting there? I'm like, oh, nothing. Love you. Bless you. Bless
That's
your
it.
soul.
Bless your ever-loving heart.
Yeah, your girl, when you say that, it sounds weird. We
Why's
don't
that?
say that around here. We just say bless you
Uh-uh.
when we need business. When we mean business. Now, if
Yeah.
I say God bless you, that's different. But if I say bless you, then that means let's go.
Yes, Rick. You're absolutely right,
2
Rick.
minutes.
I got 1 minute.
Well, now I got 1 minute.
I need to
Oh,
get
bless your heart. Party
What?
Bonza says down in Texas, they say, oh, bless your heart. But that ever loving, I ain't never heard that in these parts, which it may be in that part. I don't know.
It would say
Everybody
that,
says things different.
yeah, because you call what do you call soda, like Cokes and Mountain Dew? What do you call them?
Drink.
Drinks. I call them sodas because in Florida they call them soda. Up here where I'm at, everything's pop. Pop, 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 pop. Drives me absolutely nuts when I
1
hear.
minute or less.
There'll be signs at the grocery store, pop, the pop aisle or the drive-through. Pop, we have pop on sale. Ugh, it's soda. I say soda.
Three, two, one.
Thanks, Tina.
Great job, everyone. Great job. Group
Oh,
hug.
thank you.
Hey, Bitbite. Good to see you, friend.
Hello, Bitbite.
Hey, Bitbite. What?
See, Kim's giving everybody hugs. Come on, chat. Everybody give hugs. We're a loving family. Everybody hugs.
Hugs all around.
I don't know who that guy is, Party Bonza. The way I see it, they can get over it because Trump's fighting for us, not for them. And they've been doing us dirty for so long with their terrorists.
And you know what's sad, Party Bonza? That's exactly what the Democratic and the UN and all that wanted to do was separate us from Canada. They wanted us to hate each other. That's the plan. We have to hate each other. And then in the end, nobody wins except them because we're too busy fighting each other to pay attention to what's really going on.
Exactly.
You know, see, Trump's just trying to make it even playing field. They've
Mm-hmm.
been tariffing us forever, all these countries, and nobody stood up for us.
Yep.
And now he's trying to even it out, and they're all upset.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care what they say. Let them talk. I know we're in the right. We've been taken advantage of, and then when Biden was in there, we really got took advantage of.
That's right. We did.
You sure did.
And they think that they can just walk all over us, and now we got somebody that'll stand up for us.
We can walk right on back.
Yep. And they don't know how to take it. It's like their system's shocked. So they speak all that hate and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of people now that truly hate Elon Musk and Trump and us. If you're driving a Tesla, you have a good chance of getting murdered.
Yeah, they are party bonza.
Yeah.
There is party bonza. Absolutely, there is. It's a sad situation.
And there's a lot of misguided people in America too.
That is true.
I felt one today, Teacup.
Did you?
You did?
Yep.
Care to elaborate?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's all
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say.
You know, that's something I just never been on is tick tock, tick tock.
No, I ain't never either, but I'm talking about the time ticking away.
Oh.
Soon.
I guess I don't know what you're talking about, so we'll just not worry about it.
Yeah, just know Tina's on it. I got it.
Got it.
I kind of been slacking here the last couple of weeks. I don't go really anywhere. I just do my own thing and I don't go in
Well,
anybody's
you're
chats.
missing a lot. It's informing. You're missing a lot.
Well, if it doesn't concern me and if it ain't about me, I'm pretty much to the point where I don't care. As long as it's not somebody I care about that's getting hurt or anybody in this chat that's getting hurt, they can talk about me or do whatever to me. I don't care. I just worry about everybody else.
Oh my Lord, Ricky, that's scary. If you're thinking like me, that's what I tell Kim. That's a scary thought there.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, good to see ya. Oh, and I got one more clip.
Hi,
This
Cindy.
kind of bothers me because, well, I still got my eye on the guy. I still don't fully trust him. But this clip kind of makes me think that maybe I'm in the wrong for keeping my eye on them, which I don't know. With government, I'm always keeping my eyes on them now. But like with Elon here in this clip, look at all he's gave up now. Look at his Teslas getting burnt and his stocks and it's dropped. I mean, he's losing over $1 billion already just to help us, and here I am keeping my eye on them, not really fully trusting them. But this clip will explain what kind of changed my mind some.
It is tough sledding. But I think we're doing the right thing here. It's a true $1 trillion deficit. It keeps growing. Our interest payments are higher than our Defense Department budget. That's I think was the real wake-up call for me. I mean, really, I just don't want America to go bankrupt.
So it's a call to action. You're hearing a call to action.
Yeah.
You giving up your other stuff? I mean, how are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty. Yeah, I mean.
But there's no turning back, you're saying?
I'm just here trying to make government more efficient, eliminate waste and fraud, and so far we're making good progress, actually.
That difficulty, I think, helps explain Donald Trump's appearance with Elon Musk today in front of Teslas. Trump also posted on Truth Social, Elon Musk is putting it on the line in order to help our nation. He's doing a fantastic job. But the radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally, inclusively boycott Tesla, one of the world's great automakers, and Elon's baby, in order to attack and do harm to Elon and everything he stands for. Why should he be punished for putting his tremendous skills to work in order to help make America great again? There are many things that motivate people. Wealth is only but one. There is power and there is fame. But from my estimation, Elon Musk had power, fame, and wealth well before deciding to join the Trump administration and guide up Doge. No, in fact, if you look right now what this has done for him personally, I only see sacrifice. And therefore, we must consider the possibility that much like putting a man on Mars or electrifying vehicles across the world, Elon Musk sees this as a great mission to put the United States on sound financial footing.
That hit me a sort of
Yeah.
a certain way.
Yeah. I didn't know that bit, Bite. That's crazy. Wow.
Thank you, Diane.
Hey, Diane, good to see you. But he's given so much, and he's not getting it. He's doing this free. He's not
Yep.
getting paid to do this.
Yep.
What does this help him with?
And the sad thing is the lefty lunatics on the left, they don't care. They don't hear he's not getting paid. They only hear what they want to hear. That's what drives me nuts about him. If he was out to do something to get himself richer or whatever, he'd be taking a pay for all this. He's not taking a pay. Neither is Trump. That's what drives me nuts with the people. When did Biden, or when did any Democrat or any president for that matter, not take a pay? When? They didn't. Trump was the only one the first time and now this time. But he's the bad guy. And all of us that voted for him are bad people. We're bad. We're bad people. You know that, Tamara? You're a bad person. Ricky, you're a bad person. Dave, you. Kim, Diane, all of us are bad people. Oh.
She didn't say me. Ha ha.
I didn't see your name in chat, so. And Tina and
I'm a good person.
And Tracy and Darlene and Diane and me and T and we're just bad people.
Oh, but I try to be a good person.
I know, I do too, but it's not good enough. We have to go out and abuse people and lie and steal and cheat to be good people because the left are good people. We're just bad. It's ridiculous.
Or that we're a cult.
Do what?
I'm sick of hearing that we are a cult.
I know.
Yeah.
You're MAGA cult. MAGA cult. No, not a cult. I think for myself.
Hello, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Trust me, nobody tells me what to do because
I
if they
know.
did, I would do the opposite.
Exactly.
Just for spite.
Exactly.
Even if I didn't want to do it, I would do it just for spite.
And turn around and laugh at him at the same time.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
Smile and wave.
Hey, Shannon, good to see you.
I pretty much think for myself, and I voted Democrat before and Republican, and I'll probably do it again if we get a good Democrat. If not, then
Yeah, that's why it sort of hit me when I heard that. It sort of hit me a different way because I didn't trust them, and now I trust them a little more. But I don't believe I'll be able to fully trust anybody in the government.
Right. Exactly.
But
That's
all
what I
that
was gonna
time,
say.
I was like looking for him to mess up or looking for this or that. It just hit me different.
Yeah.
And I was wrong so far. So, I mean, I admit that I was wrong, but
And
I
that's
don't
the
know.
difference between us MAGA cult. We can admit when we're wrong, and we can watch our own people, our own government on our side, watch them like hawks. Because thanks to the Biden administration, we don't trust any government now. But we're in a cult.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense to me why these people think I don't know. I guess they just don't. And the ones that do and then go online and harass people and make fun of people, and they're just bullies. That's all it is. They're just bullies. That's all they are.
To belittle people. That's
Well, you
wrong.
know what happens to bullies in the playground, don't you?
Mm-hmm. They're just bullies. That's what I've come to the conclusion. Because they have nothing they say. No matter what you say, they take it and turn it around and make it fit their narrative, and then they bully you for it and try to get people to
Right,
hate you
Ricky.
for it. That's all it is.
Oh, and the price of eggs is going down.
Yeah, I saw that. Awesome. And we
And
may
he
have it.
hasn't even put his full attention on inflation yet. He's been getting the bigger causes taken care of and working
Right.
his way through his plan. And it's already affecting inflation a certain way already before him giving his full attention to it. So,
Exactly. And he's been busy doing a ceasefire, and I think that may come to fruition here real soon.
and seeing that will help with inflation because
Oh
we're not
yeah.
spending money over there for them to fight and to pay all
Exactly.
their government and everything. In the end, it all
But they
plays
will
out.
never. The other side will never admit that. Never ever. It's just never gonna happen. They just won't.
I don't do brown eggs, Kim. I never have and never. I don't know. Everybody said they taste the same, but I don't. I don't know.
I paid $2.58 yesterday for gas.
I paid for 59, I think it was, a couple days ago.
Diane said $2.69. I like brown eggs. I get brown eggs from my neighbor. 75 cents a dozen. Not my neighbor, from my friend. She has chickens. Unless I get it free.
I haven't needed any eggs, but I'll probably need some by the weekend. I'll see.
I usually Kroger sends me a coupon at least once a month for a free dozen eggs. So I should be getting one.
Has anybody noticed if the gas prices went down? I haven't got gas lately.
Well, I paid
Nope, mine
$2.58
haven't.
But
yesterday.
they were saying that gas prices went down too, along with the eggs.
Let me look and see. Let me see what's going on in my town.
Well, I don't know how much the eggs are because I didn't buy none today. And the gas was almost $5.
Well, California is always going to be high because they got their own state tax that pushes it up there, and I think that's ridiculous
That is
that they
ridiculous.
get to charge whatever they want to.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the top 10 gas stations in my area. Mobile is 264. United Dairy Farmers 264. Onway 264. Sunoco 269. The other Sunoco 283. Valero 289. Circle K 289. So it looks like 264 is the cheapest. Nothing goes up to $3, so it's like $2.89, $2.95.
Bitbot says his gas where he's at is $2.80 for regular today.
It's
Well,
what?
Darlene, that's good. She
Well,
gets
didn't
hers
Party
from a local
Bonuses,
family.
Didn't Party Bonza say last night the gas was $7 in LA?
That's what he said. Yeah, something like that.
And that's about 50 miles north of me.
Darlene said she got $2.45. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I don't get premium. I just get regular.
I'll look tomorrow whenever I go out. I'll look because I'll probably need gas since I got to go to Winston Friday.
Yeah, I gotta go get water tomorrow. I have two bottles of water left, and I'm gonna run out. So I'm gonna have to go get water tomorrow. I don't want to go anywhere, but I have to. I guess I could do that when I go see my Miss Liberty tomorrow.
Ricky, that's still sort of high for being on the East Coast. Dang.
Stop.
I think the last time I checked, it was 279 here. But then it goes up and then it goes down a couple of cents back and forth. So I haven't been the past few days. Probably so, Ricky. Because I heard that gas prices had dropped and the eggs and a couple more things. I can't remember exactly what they said. And then they was talking about that the economy is already starting to turn around a little. When they was talking about the stocks dropping and everything, and Trump said that he doesn't really pay attention to the stocks because they're just confused. In other words, they don't know what's going on, but when everything gets worked out, it will be okay. And I think he mentioned about the gas. A reporter mentioned about the gas and the eggs and a couple more things already going down that Trump hasn't even focused completely on. But see, and then with the tariffs, I don't understand why everybody's getting upset about them either, even the Congress and the Senate, because only thing Trump's trying to do is get our country making things, getting our people to work, buying from our own selves, our own neighbors.
Right. I agree.
So how can that be wrong?
Good question.
They say make America great again. Well, that means we have to tighten. At first, it's going to be hard because the company's got to re-staff and re-get going where they've left and went to other countries where it was cheaper. I don't know. Just make it make sense what some of these people think. I try not to think about. I don't want to think like them, so I try not to think. Try to figure out what they think.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. People are just, this world is insane.
Yeah, Diane, it is better to buy from a farmer. Like we got a little farmers market in the town next to us that we go with, but probably won't this year because I'm still planning on getting a garden going. I'm gonna get me some tomatoes and some green beans, and some corn. I'm planning on it.
Good deal, Tina. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
I got to line up my workers. I'll be the inspector and the manager. I don't have no green thumb. Every flower I plant usually dies.
I have a green thumb. I just can't do the work anymore like I used to.
Me neither. I used
Just
to love to do the yard.
oh, me too. I can get down, but I can't get back up. The legs just don't want to work that way. So I'm planting seeds this year in my backyard, and I'm gonna kind of dig it up a little bit with a hoe, and then I'm just gonna throw the seeds in there. They're gonna be all kinds of wildflowers. Just let them go and water it and hope they grow. That's my plan for the yard.
How are you feeling, Sandy?
They are, Kim, but you have to raise them, and I can't raise them. I wish I had raised beds all along the back and in the front, around the flagpole, and around the tree in front of the house. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It costs a lot to raise them from the ground up because then you got to buy all that stuff to raise them, and then you got to buy so much dirt to put in there to fill it up.
No, you can use. I watch a couple of people that are doing the raised flower beds, and when they go ahead and raise them and whatnot, they go ahead and put like cardboard and sticks and whatnot in there, and
Oh,
then they put mulch and stuff in.
oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to check that out. I can get the boys over here to do all that for me.
Yeah. Like even if you buy like one of those big water troughs for, like cattle or whatnot. One of the people that I watch, that's what she uses. She has like 7 of them, and she just layers cardboard and twigs and everything in it to raise it up, and then she puts all of the fertilizer and mulch and stuff in it.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Because I was thinking about that last year. I was thinking I could build these up, but man, I would have to use so much dirt to get it in there. I'd have to have 2 big loads of dirt brought in. Soil.
Well, now you don't have to. Just
Yeah,
keep
that's
your
awesome.
old Amazon boxes, rip them up, throw them in there, go grab some tree limbs from the neighbors.
Oh,
You
I
got
have.
it made, see?
Yeah, that's awesome. I
Get
definitely.
her done.
Okay, Cindy, a friend that I know has like cattle water troughs, the big silver ones, and she uses them for gardening. And she'll throw cardboard in there and tree limbs and twigs and whatnot to fill up all of the space at the bottom. And then she'll add her fertilizer, mulch, and dirt and etc. to the top.
That makes sense. That's awesome.
Saves on dirt.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to plant seeds. Like a couple of years ago, I planted. What's been about 4 years ago, I planted wildflower seeds along the what is that? The south side of the house in the flower bed there, and they grew. Oh my gosh, those things went wild. They grew all the way over the sidewalk for around the house. They went absolutely nuts for a couple of years, and then I couldn't take them anymore because there was just too many of them, and I just my grandson just dug them all up for me and got rid of them. So
You're welcome, Cindy.
I don't ever want to do that again. I have to pay attention. I'm just going to get small, short flowers. Not these were like some of these were like 10 feet tall and they were falling over, and I was like, oh, I never want to do that again.
That kind of sounds like them banana plant trees that I got
Oh yeah.
about 2 years ago. Planted one because I thought it reminded me of a palm tree that was so pretty. And I'd be dang if they didn't take up the whole yard. The seeds just spread. And I was like, I had my cousin and my nephew and my uncles out here in the front yard digging them up. I said, get these suckers going and get them out of here.
That's funny. I can't wait to plant the tree we got for my son that we're planting over at Joey's. It's a Japanese maple tree, something like that. It's got red. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's like a reddish pink leaves when they come on, and it's not a very tall tree, maybe 5.5 feet, and the trunk is super. It's not a big tree, so it'd be perfect to decorate and stuff.
Yeah, y'all two laugh, Ricky and Bit by it was like a jungle. You had to dodge them. I ain't never in my life seen such. I mean, go to bed, there'd be like 4 or 5, and wake up, and there'd be like 10 or 15. I was like, what the hell? Get these things going. Finally, last year we didn't have none to come back. I guess they finally got all the roots up and everything finally, but they would dig them up and then they'd come back. And I said, are y'all digging deep enough to get the roots? I said, because they're still coming.
Oh, I bet, Ricky. I bet. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that teacup. I got plenty of boxes in the garage. Already broke down. I've not taken them anywhere.
Well, see?
Yeah.
Just walk around to the neighbors and say, hey, can I have your twigs, please? They might think you're a little loony, but.
Well, Bit that was weird. We would get like ants. Ants would come up on the porch and everything. And I was like, they must draw ants too. We didn't see no spiders because if we seen spiders, Lord of mercy. You would hear me in Wisconsin. I'd be screaming so loud. Spiders and snakes I can't deal with. But they would bring ants, and ants would just like cover the porch, and I would spray, and I was like, it has to be them because we never had ants before like that. I mean, it was like an army of them, and I'd be stomping on them and sweeping them and watering them off the porch, and I was like, dang gummit. So lesson learned. Like I said, I have to learn things the hard way. No more banana trees for me.
Well, the sky's not happy. It's pouring rain right now.
Oh, is it? I think we're supposed to get rain Friday and Saturday. I think. Oops, wrong one. Let me look and see. Oh, no. It's going to rain Saturday and Sunday. Fine by me. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's going to be 62 and sunny. Friday, 69 and sunny. And Saturday, Sunday, rain. Monday, 45. Oh, so we're back to the cold. Okay, nice.
Ricky, my grandpa, he had a walnut tree. Or them suckers hurt when they fell and hit you on top of the head.
Now, are those things covered with a cover with little spiky things on it?
Walnuts?
Yeah. We had
It kind of feels like it, but I don't know if that's what you call it because I was little then. I mean, I didn't, you know, investigate it. I just know when I walked from my mom and dad's house to my grandpa's, I had to walk underneath the walnut tree, and either I would step on one that would hurt my foot, or it would pop me upside the head.
I just remember a tree in my grandparents' yard that some kind of a nut, and it had real sharp, pokey things on it. Lots of them. And if you could peel it off, then there would be a nut in there. I don't know if they ever ate it or not, but I remember that. Those things hurt.
Yeah, especially when you step on them.
That's why I was just getting ready to say, absolutely. And my other grandmother had a weeping willow tree. Whew, those switches hurt.
So does Steve's tree.
Things hurt so. Could hear it.
My favorite tree is the dogwood. I love the dogwood tree.
Oh, I can't do dogwood. They mess with my allergies so bad.
I love them.
They are pretty. Cherry blossoms.
I thought that's what my mom and dad got me for my birthday a long time ago, but it turned out to be one of them pear trees. we're not too bright on things.
Rain on Saturday. I mean, I guess it's okay. I just don't like when we have tornadoes and all that. Like last year when we had that tornado last spring, that freaked me out. I just watched it come right down the street. And 2 houses after my house, it tore all that up down there.
Mm.
Dang, you like the Bradford pear trees? That's what I got. Bradford pear. Well, it's supposed to be in dogwood, but it turned out to be a Bradford pear tree. And my mom and dad got one for their house, and it was supposed to be in dogwood, but it turned out to be a crab apple. That's the one that hits me in the head.
Yeah, that was crazy, Ricky.
Yeah, I love them, Kim.
Tornadoes and hurricanes ain't my thing. I'll stay here with earthquakes.
I can deal with a hurricane because you got plenty of time to get out. But a tornado, I didn't know. I was in the kitchen cooking, and the power went off. Then it came back on. It did it a couple times. I'm like, what is going on outside? So I came to the front, and I had the big door open. The screen doors closed. And I was just storming. It was just blowing sticks and stuff everywhere. And I go over to the door and I open up the screen door and I'm like, holy crap. And I heard him slammed it and got the big door closed and came over here and looked out the window and I could just see it coming. And then a couple houses past mine, it just tore up both sides of the road. Kim's on watch this weekend. Good. I don't like storms. If I had a basement, I probably wouldn't worry too much about. I don't have a basement. In this area that I live,
our meteorologist.
When they built this area, all these homes in this subdivision, every other house has a basement. Why they just didn't give everybody a basement, I'll never know. But both my neighbors on each side of me have basements. But on the other side of my one neighbor, they don't, and on the other side of my other neighbor, they don't. So every other house has a basement.
Well, I guess they figure you're close enough, you could run.
Yeah. I just go in the hall closet because it's all enclosed and it's an inner wall, so I just go in there and pray.
We don't have basements here. We have storm cellars.
Florida don't have basements either. They don't have anything. They get a long enough warning that you can leave if you want to, but the hurricane I was in, I didn't leave. I stayed. I was lucky. Absolutely, Ricky. That scared the crap out of me. We never did get our Family Dollar back. It was gone. I was hoping they'd build another Family Dollar, but they didn't.
All right, stay safe, Cam.
Oh, I hate that. That's the way it was in Texas, Kim. We'd get hail, and I didn't have a garage, and I had so much hail damage to my car all the time. Had to go get it fixed. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I never seen such big. We had hail. We get like little teeny ones. In Texas, they're big. These things were huge, like baseballs.
Well, don't they say everything's bigger in Texas?
I'm telling you. I was on the second floor of an apartment complex, and it started storming. My car, of course, is parked right out front, and I had just bought it, and it was a Chevy Malibu, and just seen these big baseball white things just pounding it, pound. They just kept coming. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was,
Hey, Kim, you be safe. Where's Tracy, by the way? Do I have to call her out again?
mm-hmm.
She was in here earlier, and then now she's quiet.
What's what blew my car or the baseball hail? What are you talking about, Party Buns? No, it wasn't a blue car. It was a what was? Oh, it was like a I don't. It was a Malibu. So I'm trying to think what color. It was a not brown and not yellow, but kind of like a gold color. No, it wasn't a Malibu. Kind of like public. No, if you know what I mean, Party Bonds. A public.
Gator girl, be nice.
I'm just saying. saying. I say
Tracy,
we are in public, not we are in public.
Welcome back, Tracy.
you finishing up my doll?
Oh, you know what? Jamie called me the other day, and I wasn't. I was busy, and I never called her back. I guess I should probably call her tomorrow and make sure she's okay.
She's talking about, okay, you got it.
Yeah, public.
I don't like this.
Public.
I don't like
Public
him,
sidewalk.
his name to
Only the
come out of my
public.
mouth.
Oh, he is so smart. He's
There you
stupid.
go. Party
Yep.
Bonzo's got it now.
Oh,
Yep. The pissant.
his aunt. Yeah, public. Public. How do you say that? Public. Public. He puts that extra L in there. It cracks me up. Kind of like my sister Carol, who passed away. I used to harass her so bad because she would say, like, we are human beings. Okay. But then, like pinto beans, she would call them beans. I'm like, there's no G in beans. Her whole life. To the day she passed away, it was beans. They're not beans, they're beans. There's no G in it, Carol. But she could.
Gator girl, speaking for somebody that has trouble with people understanding her words, you're not being too nice.
I wasn't talking about you, Tina. I was talking
No, but other people, you're talking about your sister now.
about my sister.
Yeah, I'm taking up for her.
Well, she's not here. I don't have to take up for her.
Well, still,
Okay, I'm just gonna be quiet then. How's that?
some of us has what you call it, speech impairment.
Dude, I can't say a lot of words, and I don't care. I just you see me when I'm trying to read. What is that word? I can't. I just can't say it. Um, I forget what it started with an R, and I forget what it was. re something. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I always read it in Proverbs, and then I can't say it. So
That's why if I come across a word that I can't say, I make up a word that sort of means the same. You work around it.
but in the Bible it says, "Do not add or take away." So I have to say it.
Well, there's different translations of the Bible for you're just making it to the translation for us who can't speak properly.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that I can't say it. I have a lot of problems saying R words. Yeah, I love my sister. We had fun together. Or yeah, she was totally opposite of me. She was a girly girl, and she liked to play with Barbie dolls. And my brother and I like to take the Barbie dolls and pull their heads off and put firecrackers down that little hole and blow them up. And she would cry. Mommy, they're blowing up my Barbie dolls.
I'm sorry for laughing, but yeah, that was funny.
We used to do that.
I would cut their hair off and use markers and mark up their faces.
Yeah, we used to have fun doing that. She'd just be playing away with them Barbie dolls, restyling their hair and changing their clothes. And I'd be like, let me play. Let me have fun. Let me play with one of them. First thing I did is rip that head off and like, Rick, bring the firecracker. And
See, Diane, I tell you, Gator Girl ain't as sweet as everyone thinks.
down just a little,
Y'all seeing.
a little hole in her wood. Shove that firecracker down there and light it and throw it. It would
That
blow
sounds
up.
like fun.
We got in so much trouble for that. Oh my gosh. Fun though. I mean,
Yeah, I
come on.
was just going to say, was it fun?
A lot of fun. She was
Everyone in my family knew not to buy me no dolls. They knew to buy me crayons or coloring books or little trucks and cars. They don't bring me no baby doll. They'll be.
Oh yeah. I didn't play with baby dolls either. Carol did. I didn't.
No, I rather play baseball and
Yeah,
football.
me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me, Kim.
Play
I
ball.
wasn't no girly girl. I'd rather climb a
We used
tree.
to run across the street back where we had, there was like probably about 10, 12 of us kids. We lived, right there real close to each other. And we'd have some on bicycles, and then we'd have some on the people on the curb. And we'd have people on like the east side and the west side of the street, and the other people that were on the curb would run back and forth, and the people that were riding the bikes would try and run us over while we run across the street.
See, that was fun. I would like that.
It was fun.
Them Hot Wheels. Them Hot Wheels were so cool. You go riding down the road on them Hot Wheels, doing the wheelie. Oh Lord, spinning
Oh,
around on the dirt road. Oh
Oh yeah.
man, it was right. Oh, I love them.
we just rode skateboards down it was we lived at one time we lived in this area that only had maybe 20 houses in this little bitty township, and it was on a hill, and it was the semis every now and then would come and cars would come, but should we get on our skateboards and just take off and go down that hill, and then my sister Carol again, who's supposed to be watching and telling us if a truck is coming, she was playing with something and totally forgot about us, and my brother almost got ran over by a semi. I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be watching. I forgot. She said, I forgot.
Tracy, that's
Tracy,
rude.
Tracy, really? Did
Man,
you really do that?
poor guy.
Because, oh, Tracy, that's almost as bad as what I did to my sister Carol. Took some water, a cup of water, and went out in the dirt and made mud. And my mom had these Tupperware popsicle things you could make popsicles with. They were white.
I remember those.
and I filled it up with mud and put them in the freezer. And I know they weren't frozen yet, but I told Carol, I said, "Hey, Mom made fudgsicles." So she goes in there with one, and she comes out, and she's eating it, and she's got little sticks and pieces of grass all over her. And I said, "Is that good?" She goes, "Yeah." Well, my mom said, "What are you doing?" "I'm eating fudgsicles." And well, where'd you get that? Well, Vicky said you made them. She didn't get in trouble. I got in trouble.
I guess so.
I
Diane,
said,
take care of Gator Girl. Now
I
that
said,
was really, really
very,
not right.
we were very young. I wasn't even in school yet. Neither was she. My brother
Well,
was.
still, you needed a
And
good old butt
I
whooping.
did get one, trust me. But even to this day, even when we would talk about it, because she always told everybody everything mean that I did to her, I said, "Yeah, but who sits and eats mud and has sticks of grass all over their face and really thinks it's a fudsicle? No fudsicle in it." My brother
That's
used to
because
say,
she trusted you and you
my
broke
brother,
her
he
trust.
did. No, so I never broke her trust. She still always trusted me. My brother said, you should have just shoved some dog poop in there. She probably would have ate that too. It was
Oh
fun.
my.
Did a lot of things. I did a lot of things to her. So did my brother because she was youngest and she was a crybaby, and me and my brother were super tight and yeah. But and then when Carol and I grew up, we became very, very close. But she always reminded me of everything I did to her. Everything. She didn't
I
forget me.
don't blame her.
I just
Shoot.
laughed at her. I'm like,
I'd
yeah,
be
but
danged if I'd be close to you. You'd be
look
on
at.
my
I'd be like,
naughty list.
look how tough you are now. If you would have continued playing with your Barbie dolls and being a prissy girl, you would not be tough like you are now. I was just saving you from when you went to school so kids wouldn't pick on you. And they didn't. I did, but they didn't. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble growing up as a kid. Lots of, just from my mom. I didn't do anything to anybody else. Just my mom would get me. My dad was in the Navy, so he wasn't never around every now and then. But it was fun. And we can laugh about it. Carol and I laughed about it. She said, one time she said to me, she said, "I don't know if this is true or not, but she said, I think I remember one time I got a G.I. Joe and you or Rick, one of you, took all the clothes off my Barbie and all the clothes off of my G.I. Joe and you took off their heads and you put firecrackers down there." And I'm like, "Oh, I never did that. But I did do that. My brother and I did that." We took rubber bands and rubber band them together, naked, firecrackers hanging out of their head, their neck. She remembered that. I can't believe that. She was like 3.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
It was fun.
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
Those were the days. We didn't have nothing else to do. It was just us. We weren't allowed to leave the yard, so we had
That's
to
where you
stay.
go outside and play hopscotch, four corners, or jumping rope, or do something instead of torturing your little sister.
We didn't have nothing like that. All we had was a tractor to ride on.
No, you didn't. You got a rock in your yard. I know you do. You
Yeah,
don't need nothing but a rock. You can roll the rock and jump over
I
it.
would
That's
have
what
thrown
we
a rock
done.
at my sister. I would have been in big trouble.
I'm talking about throwing it in the road. Like for hopscotch, you didn't need no fancy stuff.
Oh,
You just
listen,
roll the
to
rock and then
listen.
you jump
I'm
around
not
the
playing.
rock.
Why play with a rock when you got a sister?
Because sooner or later your sister grows up and is bigger than you and
No,
can take you out.
no, that never happened. She never got bigger than me.
Well, it could have happened.
Could have, would have, should have, but didn't.
No, bit by you don't need chalk. You can use a dirt rock, and you can
Mm-hmm.
use it on the road. You don't need chalk for hopscotch.
I
You
don't
take
know.
one of them rocks that breaks apart, and you make your little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the road, and you roll.
Yep.
Take your rock and scoot it.
Well, we never did that. We never.
You was fancy, bit by you used chalk.
The air police. Listen what Ricky said. Ricky said the air police called us base apes. That's funny.
Bit Bat must be fancy. He used chalk.
Yeah, we never had chalk.
We'd draw pictures with rocks on the road.
Oh, really? Yeah, we never did that.
See, that would have kept you out of some trouble.
Nah, I wouldn't change anything.
And then, like instead, like they have plastic swords and pow-pows and all that, we would use sticks. We'd go around with a stick and act like we're fighting each other with a stick.
Oh, yeah, we did that when we played Cowboys and Indians.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Except we tied my sister to a tree one time, and Mom called us in for lunch, and we left her there.
Yep, that's right, Kim. Us poor folks, we use rocks.
Yeah, we got in trouble. My mom's like, "Where is your sister?" I'm like, "Oh, we were playing Cowboys
You
and
used
Indians."
what you could find.
And she wanted to be an Indian, and we were cowboys, so we caught her and tied her up and tied her to a tree.
Shoot, we even kicked the can down the road. That was kind of fun at the
Yes,
time.
Diane, I will make that potato candy and send you some, but I'm not going to be able to do it until this weekend because I'm not going back to the store. I'm going to the store Saturday, so I need a potato, and I have peanut butter, but I need some powdered sugar.
Diane, do you really want Gator Girl to fix us some potato candy after what she did to her sister?
I'll have some special candy for you, Tina.
Just like she made special popsicles.
That's right.
Yeah. Just remember though, if I get any candy in the mail, I will make Sky taste it.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. That stuff makes so much candy. Just one potato. You would not believe how much candy it makes. It makes a lot. So, yeah, let me go to the store this weekend. I need one potato, and powdered sugar. I got peanut butter. So, I'm good. Because I buy them little petite potatoes in a bag for myself. I buy red ones and yellow ones. And those wouldn't make good candy.
Shoot, when I make mashed potatoes, I buy the baked potatoes because they're bigger and I don't have to peel so many of them little tiny ones. I cheat.
Yeah, if I have the kids and everybody coming over and I'm making a lot, I'll do that. But I don't really do it. Since my son passed away, I really haven't been doing much of the Sunday dinners like I used to. Because my son loved to eat. Breakfast, sausage, biscuits, and gravy was his favorite breakfast. Homemade biscuits, homemade sausage gravy, that was his favorite.
I don't really like sausage gravy. I like bacon flavored gravy.
Oh, yeah. He loves sausage gravy.
Now my grandma, and I still can't figure out what I'm doing wrong, but she would make sausage biscuits with crumbled up sausage in the biscuits and bake the biscuits with the little pieces of sausage in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord, oh man, it was good.
That sounds good.
Only thing I get's bricks.
And how much trouble did you get into when you got caught, Rick?
Oh, absolutely, Rick. Absolutely. If I was told or my brother was told not to do something, we would do it just to see what happened. I mean, we kind of knew what was going to happen. We was going to see if we'd get away with it. I remember one time we lived in Lexington, Ohio, and my dad was overseas, and we didn't go to California that time. And there was, back then, the house across the street was actually pretty darn close compared to how far apart they are now. But there was an old man sitting over there on a rocking chair on his porch rocking, and I didn't do it. My brother kept throwing rocks over there trying to hit him. We were up on a hill, and my brother picked up a pretty good sized rock and threw it. And about that time, a semi came around the corner and it shattered his windshield. And I was not in school yet, but my brother was. And he's like, run in the house and change your clothes. Hurry up. I didn't do nothing wrong, but I did what my brother wanted me to do. So then we go out back and we're sitting out back, and this man and my mom come out back, and they're like, the man's like, my mom's like, is this them? And the man goes, I don't know. They had different clothes on. But I think it's the same too. But the little girl didn't do nothing. The boy's the one that threw the brick or whatever it was. I got in trouble too. So I kind of didn't listen to my older brother after that too much. Just for trying to hit that poor old man. That's so mean. And then the neighbors got mad at us because they had a hill in their yard, and we took cardboard boxes. It was summertime, and we kept sliding down it and killed all their grass. It was fun.
We had a lot of fun when we were younger because we knew how to create the fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
We use our imagination.
Yep, absolutely.
And then it's like, should we? Should we not? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, or if you say, okay, let's not, and then you keep thinking about it, you're like, no, let's go do it. Come on, let's go.
That's
right,
true,
Mom.
Party Bonza. They have to stay on their electronics.
Now what do you want? I just put you down. What are you doing? You can come up here. Come on.
We used to stay outside until the street light came on, and then we knew we needed to go in. Because if we didn't, about a minute after that, we'd hear our mom yelling for us.
Yeah, we had to go in the street lights or come on, it's time to go.
Or if you didn't have street lights, you had to keep an eye on the front porch light, and when that flickered, you best get your tush in the house.
My mom had a heck of a could whistle so loud the whole neighborhood could hear. When she did that whistle, you better come home. Now my nieces and nephew in Florida, my sister had one of those bells, that they rang back in the old times in her front yard. It was really cool. It was a really cool bell. Well, the little kids, whenever my sister rang that, then the older kids knew they had to come home for whatever reason. So the little kids would always go out there and ring it for no reason and then run and hide. And the older kids would come home and be like, what? What do you want? We were playing. I didn't do it. The kids did it. I thought
we had plenty of battle scars from our childhood.
Oh, yeah.
And they were well earned.
Very well.
Yep, and if you didn't have one, you was a wuss.
That's right.
If you didn't have one, we'd give you one.
If you didn't fall and wreck your bike and hurt yourself, then you don't know how to ride a bike. If you didn't put a board up and try to jump something, you didn't know how to ride a bike. And you didn't.
Oh, and then using paper clothes pins in your spokes on your bicycle and clip it on a piece of paper and make it go click, 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 click.
Oh, see, we use baseball cards.
We use like a little cardboard piece of paper. We'd rip it up in pieces and clip it with a clothespin, and we'd go down the road, click, click, click.
Yeah, we always used.
We thought we was cool.
We used our baseball cards, and we played marbles, a lot of marbles, and you try to win the boulders off of people, and yeah, that was always fun.
We was some smart youngins back then.
Really, Ricky? Yeah, we were. Nowadays, kids go outside. I mean, my mom used to be like, "Get out, just go, go outside
And
and play."
don't come back until the porch light
Yeah,
flickers.
I will call you. I would yell for you when it's time for you to come in and eat lunch. And it'd be so hot outside, and you're like, "Oh, the kids are, no, nobody wants to play. It's too hot." And you're like, "Mom, let me come in." No, I'm thirsty. Drink out of the water hose. Okay.
I've done that several times.
And that water would be hot when it first came out. Oh,
Yes.
then we just end up having a water fight, start spraying each other. Yeah, you do that to a kid nowadays, and you're going to get arrested for child abuse. Apparently not, Ricky. I don't know. We always found something to do. Even
Where do you see Ricky at? I don't think my chat's froze.
he's in chat. You see Kim, and then Ricky is before her and after her.
Okay, I left and came back. I thought he'd went to sleep.
Oh no. Nope.
Yeah, my chat had froze. Now I see Darlene said, Kim, great. I will have to find it when we
Go back.
get back there.
Yep,
I'm good
you're on
now.
track now.
Where's Tracy at?
She
She
was
was in here because I was talking to her. She said
Okay.
that she,
Huh.
yeah, she was talking to Darlene. She said, Darlene, it's good.
I need to find some news. Ricky said, "I ain't going to sleep yet. I'm fixing to go to sleep here soon."
I'm just saying. That's what I thought because chat froze up. I didn't see anything but the last few, so
I gotta get me some popsicles when I go to the grocery store. I need some banana popsicles.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I forgot to get some the other day when I was there. Darn it, I want some banana popsicles. Trying to find.
crap. Now I got put on all chat, all messages instead of top messages. That's bull crap. Why can't they just leave it alone?
I know they can't. That's what they do. That's what they.
Yeah, Darlene, we would go to jail now.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, my mom would tear me up. My dad never spanked me, never. But my mom sure did. And then after they got divorced, then she changed the spanking to beatings.
Yeah.
But I
A
still,
nice swat on the fanny didn't hurt nobody.
yeah. My kids
My
got.
mom really never whooped us. She would always threaten us, wait until your daddy gets home.
But they say
And
that
then I'll
that's
just
wrong.
look at him. I'll just look at him and say, Dad, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. He says, okay, baby girl. Easy
Yeah,
fix.
I pretty much had my dad wrapped around my little finger. He didn't just. He spanked my brother one time. He never spanked the girls. He did spank my brother, but he didn't spank us girls.
But then when I got older, he had to break bad and whoop me because I was being mean.
Ricky's being a peacekeeper to the among the local Yankees. My two oldest ones got spanked. Not spanked, but a little pat on the butt or.
Yeah.
But my youngest one never did. Her dad had her so spoiled, you just between her dad and her grandmother. Don't spank my girl. She's just a little girl. Oh, you come and take care of her all day. And then when her dad would leave the house, like to go to work or something, she would just stand at the front door and be like, and she was so dramatic. She put her hand on her forehead and go, Oh, my daddy. Where's my daddy? Oh, I need my daddy for hours. I'm like, please just go somewhere. Go play with your toys or something. Your dad will be home after work. You would think the world was ending. Oh, did they arrest Fannie Willis? What? No.
I was like, yes, my dad's gone, party. I picked up the phone and called my friends. Come on over, Dad's went to work.
Yeah, Tracy, my brother got a spanking, but in school, but none of us girls. I never got in trouble in school. I was an angel in school. I loved school.
I got in trouble a couple of times.
Yeah, Tracy, my mom and dad had to sign that paper. Now, I had this one teacher. I mean, I love her to death now. I'm friends with her. I'll still go by her house, me and Sky, and see her. Her name was Miss McLean. She's this little old tiny little lady, real short. I mean, I was taller than she was in middle school, and she was so sweet. And that's the time that I'd cut that girl's hair in class, cause she would throw her hair on my desk, and I just took the scissors and cut it. And she had to punish me, so she got the paddle. That's when they had them paddles. And she'd go to one end of the hallway, and it was so fun. I laughed, and she would like run up the hallway to get momentum to whoop any of us. And she'll come running with that paddle and pop us, and I just turn around and start laughing. She says, Tina, don't make me have to paddle you harder. This is breaking my heart. I'm like, okay, what?
Yeah, I never got a paddling. My brother did, but I never did. And I don't know if any of my younger brothers and sisters did because my brother was almost 3 years older than I am, and then it was me, and then it was Carol. We're a year apart, and then it's Michelle and I, and she's 5 years younger than me, and then there's Rodney, who is 7 years younger than me, and then there's Patty, who is almost 11 years younger than me, and then Rhonda, who is almost 12 years younger than me. And then I have a brother that's 20 some years younger than me, and another brother that's probably 30 years younger than me.
Then I had another teacher. He was the science teacher. His name was Mr. Elledge. He was sort of rough. I mean, he hurt when he paddled because Martin and David and a bunch of my friends got paddling by him. And we had a science experiment where we were supposed to dissect frogs. Well, right before we were supposed to do it was recess time, so we went outside, and I was talking to Martin and David, and I had my little crew huddled together, and I said, "I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to. I'm not." And they agreed with me that it wasn't right. And I said, "I'm going to tell Mr. Elledge I'm going to the bathroom." I said, and I'll stay in there, and then each one of y'all come in there. So they after I I asked him. I said, "I need to go to the restroom," and he said, "Well, go ahead." He says, "But I'm watching," because he knew us. I said, "I just need to go to the bathroom, sir." He says, "Well, I'm watching." So I went on into the schoolhouse, and then the other ones come in, and I was standing there inside the school room. I didn't go to the bathroom. I just stood in the doorway of the school room. And then David and Martin came in, and the we had them old windows where you had to twist the handle and push out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Martin opened up the window because they got stuck and they wouldn't open. So he was stronger and bigger, so he opened up the window. And me and David and Scotty, we got all the frogs up out of the little pen that they had, and we was throwing them out the window and let them go. And then we went back outside and started playing kickball like nothing happened. And when we went back in, he knew. Man, that paddling hurt. I couldn't sit down all day long. He stung my butt.
Wow, Tina, see, you're bad.
Yeah, but I was saving animals. Sky's proud of me. I told her that story. She's proud of me.
You should have cut them open. They're actually pretty cool when you cut them open.
No,
They're hard.
that's not right. No.
Mm. Yeah.
No, that's sickening. No, I'm good.
We dissected frogs. I did it.
So we saved 12 frogs that day.
Just think of how many human lives you could have saved if you would have cut them open and see how they work.
Shit.
Could have grown up to be a doctor, surgeon. See, that was my goal.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, no way, no frogs. And us in middle school was gonna find the cure and killing a little frog. No shit.
I like doing that, and my dream job was to be a surgeon.
Right.
I love cutting. I like to look how things work, how the body works, how the heart works, the lungs work, the liver work. I watched my husband have a vasectomy. I got to go in there. It's awesome.
Oh Lord, help me.
Said,
Lord have mercy.
Waiting room, and the nurse came out, and I said, "Hey, can I go in there and watch?" And she goes, "What?" I go, "I just want to go in there and watch. I like stuff like that." And she's like, "Come on." Well, then I go, she comes out and she says, the doctor said, "Yeah, he said you could." So I did. I watched the whole thing, and he never could tell me that it hurt him because it was nothing compared to what women go through. Just a little teeny tiny cut, pull out this long yellow string, cut it, burn it, shove it back in there.
Oh, Lord God.
It was great.
I'm sorry, Chad. I tried and I denied it.
He was shaking. He was so afraid. I'm like, calm down. It's not a big deal. Watch him, dude. It's good.
Bit by, I'm sorry.
But I wanted to be a surgeon, so even to this day, I love watching stuff like that.
Everybody, I'm sorry.
Ricky saying, "Stop."
Ricky, I tried.
I wasn't watching Chad. I was just reminiscing about watching.
Yeah.
Surgery. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to be a surgeon.
You were supposed to back me up on that. Why didn't you help me?
You're welcome, Cindy.
Handle that.
Yeah, I wanted to be a brain surgeon. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to cut somebody's head open and look at their brain and figure out how to fix it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord help me.
Do operations for people and save their lives. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, Lord.
But that didn't work out because I was too poor to get an education, the real education. So I knew I'd never go to college. So then I said, I'll just be a phys ed teacher. And that never happened. Gotta have money to go to college. I did.
So, Teacup, did you play on the monkey bars?
Tracy, I did all the time. I love watching Operation. They had it on TV. You could watch it 24/7. They don't do that anymore.
We would play like King of the Mountain. We'd get on top of the monkey bars and we'd try to push each other off of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, things were different back then. What are we talking about? Banks. What are we talking about? Banks. Ricky and Bit Bite Dave passed out. Oh, guys, it's nothing. I watched it. It's nothing.
Maybe not to you. It's not being happening to you. But to me, that seems painful. It hurt me just to hear you describe it. No telling what the guys think. I'm sorry.
And you would just laugh. You would laugh at the tiny little incision and what they did. it was over and done with in less than 5 minutes. It was very simple. Very simple. I mean, people, it takes longer to fix somebody's broken arm than it did to do that.
Well, to them it was a big deal.
Well, maybe to
So,
them, but to my ex, it wasn't.
well, you said he was shaking and all
Well,
this.
yeah, but then when he realized, oh, it ain't nothing, he was okay. That's just
Yeah, Kim. Ricky, remember that. Party Bonza, remember that. Who else do you have addresses to?
I didn't say I was the one doing it. I said I watched it. I never do it because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, but you said you enjoyed watching it, and you enjoyed.
I did, and not because of who it was, just because that stuff fascinates me. It takes
That
some
stuff don't
special
fascinate me.
to be a surgeon, and I think I was one of those people that could have been a surgeon had I got the break to be able to go to college. I would do open heart surgeries. I would do anything. I've already seen all that done. I like watching that stuff.
I just
Keep the bugs away
can't.
from
I
Gator.
get weak. I get I guess I would say I get weak stomach when I watch. I can't. I just can't handle it.
The only thing that gives me a weak stomach is when somebody blows snot out their nose in front of me. It's so disgusting. You know how men will hold one side? Oh, yeah, I can't deal with that. That'll make me throw up. That will make me throw up. But I can watch
Ricky, you better be hiding the bone. Nah, that's for sure.
it. Was just a little scalpel, Ricky. Just a tiny little one, maybe 2 inches long.
We were good kids, weren't we?
We were.
Some of us. After hearing Gator's story, it makes me feel like I was an angel.
Me too.
Oh, you guys
I'm not going to tell you what I did when I was a kid.
don't even know the half of the stuff I did as a kid. But it was called survival.
Exactly.
Making your baby sister eat dirt popsicles was
I
survival.
was saving her life. I was making
Yeah,
her tough so kids wouldn't pick on her. And they didn't.
yeah.
Because she said, I'm going to go get my sister Vicky and you're going to get beat up.
Well,
My brother used to come to me and say, hey, can I walk home with you? And I'm like, why? Somebody going to beat you up? He said, yeah, somebody's going to try to beat me up. I'm like, oh, man, sure, you can walk home with me.
like I said in my title, we can agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, to me, that's not survival. That's meanness. Borderline evil.
Are you the oldest or are you the youngest of your family?
Oldest.
Okay, so that's why you didn't get picked on, because you're the oldest.
I
But
was the middle kid.
if you had brothers or sisters, probably brothers older than you, trust me, you would have got it. Before Carol came along, I got it. When Carol came along, then she got it. And then when Michelle came along, Michelle got it. Just kind of just went down the line.
Well, I had older cousins who was my brothers. They picked on me, but they wouldn't. They didn't. They didn't do all that. And I picked on the little ones too. But dadgummit, you was vicious.
How was I vicious? Because she ate dirt? Thought it was a fudgesicle? I think that's hilarious. I think that is that made me, I thought of those things. You know,
Like with the Barbie dolls. Yeah, I cut the hair off of them and I painted their face with markers, but I didn't rip their heads off and stick firecrackers down them and rubber
that was my
band them
brother's.
together.
That was my brother's idea, because I would have never thought of that because I was too young. But that was great once we started doing it.
There's
I'm not
levels
telling
of
Tina
it.
nothing anymore. Tina will never hear nothing of my life again. Rick, you were a great big brother.
Yeah.
See, bit bats
No
on my
comment.
side. At least I got one.
I'll check with Jim tomorrow, okay, Rick?
Yes. Let us know. Let us know, T.
Oh my goodness.
All I can say is we had a memorable childhood.
Yep.
And we all still to this day love each other and are very close. We don't never fuss or
Yeah.
fight with each other. We always there for each other.
My brother and his friends got my
That is just plain mean, Kim.
That's horrible.
Oh, Kim. I done some mean things too. I slashed bicycle tires and motorcycle tires and dirt bike tires.
Mm-hmm.
I never did that. I stole my brother's bike though, because we got new bikes and I didn't like my bike because it was a girl's bike and I wanted a boy's bike, and I hurried up and ate lunch. We had to eat lunch. And I got done before Rick and I went out and grabbed his bike and took off. Give me my bike. I'm like, ride that one. No, that's a girl's bike. And I'm like, I know, that's why I don't like it. My dad would he's like, you have to ride that. I'm like, I don't want to ride it. Look at it, Dad. I need a bar on it.
If I had said that to my dad, he would pop me across the mouth, being sassy. He said, I bought it for you, you'll ride it, that's it. Won't if you don't like it.
I did ride it.
How many people in here used to walk on stilts?
I never could do that. I could jump on a pogo stick, but I couldn't walk on stilts.
Oh, pogo sticks were fun too.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah, they was. And then them big old rubber balls that you bounce on, I don't know what you call them.
Oh, yeah.
Thick rubber balls that you got like a handle up at the top of it, you sit on and bounce around.
A hoppity hop.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They had a couple of different names for those.
But pogo stick was great. But I tried the stilts and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, the neighbor boys made stilts one year, and in order to get on them, you had to climb on top of the roof. We used to get in trouble for climbing on the roof.
I would have broke my neck.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. That's for sure.
But Cam, the only problem with pogo sticks nowadays, they weren't made like the ones we had.
Heck no, they're not. Not at all. These things we would use them so roughly, jumping around all over the place. They were great though. We had fun.
But I did buy my kids and grandkids pogo sticks.
I
And
used
they
to call
say,
them jackhammers.
Jackhammer.
how you do that, Grandma? And of course, Grandma get on and start bouncing here.
Yeah, my uncles had them. We never had any, but I would go out to my grandma's house
Oh,
bought 'em,
Cindy.
and we would play on them. Oh, Cindy, stop it. I find that very hard to believe. Very hard to believe.
Cat froze again.
Where's Melanie at? Let me talk to Melanie.
Sandy, really? Oh, God. Sandy, bless you. You earned your stripes just like rest of us.
Okay, Cindy, what was your childhood like?
Yeah, Cindy, spill it. Another hospital shooting in California, Loma Linda.
Oh, Loma Linda's not far from me.
It says
Except,
it's live right now with JLR. Hospital shooting, Loma Linda, armed shooter, police
Yeah,
evacuation.
darling. Tracy,
yep,
too.
that's only about 15 minutes away from me.
Wow, there's cops all over the place. It's going on right now. They got the whole place surrounded. What the heck?
And
JLR.
that Loma Linda Hospital is huge.
I was just getting ready to say this is a very huge hospital. Loma Linda University Medical Center.
Yeah, it is huge.
Very, oh my gosh, I've never seen a hospital this big. Even the ones in Columbus, Ohio, the Heart Institute and all of that is not big like that. I mean, it's big, but nothing like that.
Yeah.
Cindy was the oldest. Take a guess. See, I only picked.
We heard a few Melanie stories, so
Mhm.
we kind of know.
I only picked on my
Little
sister
angel.
Carol. I didn't pick on any of the other kids because I was way older than they were. I was their protector.
Cindy or Tracy, you never got in trouble when you was a kid?
Oh, Tracy, please. Lord. I'm glad I'm in North Carolina and not in Texas for the lightning to strike. I'm safe.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to Mel.
She's out. Cindy's already told on herself some,
I
and
know.
Melanie's
I
told
know.
on herself, told on Cindy. She ain't no sweet little innocent angel.
Well, they're clearing the hospital right now. I don't think they've caught the guy yet. Or the persons. I don't know who they are. Nobody acts like they're in a really big hurry to leave the hospital. Shoot, I've been running out that door.
Mm-hmm.
If Cindy and Tracy are sweet and innocent, then I'm an angel.
And if you're an angel, well, we won't go there where what I am. I'm the queen of the angels.
That's a good idea, Diane.
The police are just walking out. I wonder if they cleared it and no, nobody's in there or what.
He's told on Tracy.
There's a lot of cops coming out of that place. Holy mackerel. Holy
Yeah,
moly.
Loma Linda is huge. You get lost just driving around in the parking lot.
I see that. Oh, those aren't cops, are they? Oh, yes. No, those are hospital workers. I thought those were cops. Oh, they have outside picnic tables and little tables you can sit out. That's nice.
Yep.
We don't have that here. It's always too cold or rainy. Some of them are cops, I think. Maybe they're just security guards for the hospital. I can't tell. It's dark out.
We'll get to the bottom of this now. Tracy,
What?
what's all? Tracy, what's all these stories you seen in chat? Where's your husband?
I'm right here.
Oh, Tracy in chat is saying that she is sweet and innocent. That she isn't mean. Now I need you to explain the situation to chat so they don't consider me as a liar.
I said that was when I was a kid.
Well, he can tell it. Does he know any of your kids' stories when you was growing up?
I did not meet Tracy until she was 19 years old.
Was she a hellion then?
Was she a what?
Was I
A
bad then?
hellion.
Well, no, not really.
Not really.
Put the bat down.
Okay,
He doesn't want.
Tracy,
He
that
doesn't want to.
means that
He don't want to
we
sleep in the
take that as
doghouse
yeah.
tonight.
Tracy, put the bat down and quit
I think I messed her
threatening
up.
your
She started
husband.
turning bad after we got together.
I told him I never got in trouble when I was a kid.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
I was an angel.
Yeah,
Tell
watch
you how
out.
it was.
It's your
We were
story.
set up. We were set up on a blind date when she was 19 years old.
Scream.
Well, you're going to have to talk with her siblings to see what kind of trouble she got into when
Yeah,
she was
absolutely.
younger, and then report back to us if you
My
could, please.
siblings would tell you. Well, Carol, she can't now, but neither can my brother. But the rest of them I didn't pick on. I was like their mom. I took care of them all.
Well, Tracy, we will take your word until we investigate the situation. But when we investigate the situation and we find any discrepancies between your story,
Kim.
then we will confront you.
Okay, good luck on doing that because I haven't talked to my little brother in, how long has it been? A couple of years or longer.
Yeah, probably.
And my oldest sister, I haven't talked to her in probably that long. So,
Well, chat, it seems like we're just going to have to take Tracy's word for it. Who's in with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Inquiry minds would like to know.
The Gator said that she watched her ex-husband or somebody have a vasectomy done, and she said she always liked watching stuff like that. So all the guys are scared because she might come and do that to them.
I didn't do it. The surgeon did it. I just got to watch. Look. I'll tell you how much I love hospitals.
The one that's been ordering the Trump dolls said, so Tracy's husband made her bad?
I tell you, when my sister-in-law went to nursing school, she had to watch a autopsy. And I wanted to go watch, but they wouldn't let me.
Oh, Lordy mercy.
I just wanted to go watch it. She passed out, she said. She said, they cut their heads off. And I'm like, no, I didn't know any of that. I wanted to, though. Yeah, she said she passed out. They didn't cut the head off in front of her. The head was already gone because they don't want you to. They just want you to look at the body, not the person's face.
Well, they can just cover it up.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
gone. It was donated to science, so the head was gone. I wanted to watch it though. I thought that would have been so cool.
No comment. 'Cause I
Same
was gonna
here,
say
teacup.
something.
I'm for the first time I'm lost for words.
My science teacher told me that it takes a special kind of person to be
It does.
a
Special
a surgeon.
person.
A surgeon. It takes a special kind of person to build buildings. It takes a special kind of person to be an ambulance person or a doctor. It just takes special. There's just normal people that are okay with working in a factory, and then there's other ones who are fascinated by how the body works. And that's me. But I never got to do it. Wouldn't you rather have a doctor or a surgeon that's totally into the surgery and wants to learn everything, or
I
pull
don't
in?
know.
Well, I'd
Let's
rather
say,
have him learn everything before he decides to cut
right,
on me.
exactly. So, or
But
would you
but I
rather
don't want
have?
him. But I don't want him to enjoy it as he is cutting on me.
They do
There's.
enjoy it. That's what they
Oh Lord
do.
mercy.
That's what they do. They save people's lives. Or would you rather have somebody building a house and you just go over and say, hey, you want to come over here and do this surgery? You don't have to like it. You don't have to. Just do it. Just follow the rules. Step one, step two, step three. There we go. Now we're done. Who would you feel safer with? My heart doctor loved doing heart surgeries. That's why he got into it. He said it just fascinates him. I would rather have somebody like that that enjoyed doing what they do. I didn't say I did the vasectomy. I said I watched it. There's a difference.
Eddie over there.
Oh, looks like Tracy's taking the fifth again. Oh, you told me about him before too, Rick.
How's my teddy doing, Tracy?
He's doing good. He's just busy right now.
Okay, as long as he hasn't gotten into any trouble.
Teddy don't get in trouble. Teddy's Teddy's a little angel.
Now, see, you said you don't do anything wrong, Tracy. That is a bull-faced lie.
Who?
Tracy is, or he is not an angel.
Who? Teddy?
Yeah, you know he's not.
No, he's not an angel.
Uh-oh, AOC caught stealing. What? I don't know about some of these. Oh, that's Trish Reagan. Oh, stealing taxpayer money. Yeah, I believe that.
Let's see. Hey, I
Dear, are
like
you still
that.
watching the hospital?
I am, but I have it on mute, so I don't. I just see all these people coming out, and I don't know what's going on.
Dang, that's
I don't know.
wow. It's a big hospital.
Isn't it? I've never seen a hospital so big.
Yeah. Everything and
I got
anything
my
you can find
iPad
there.
out.
They're investigating.
Everything and anything.
It says they're clearing the hospital. There's a lot of people just hanging around outside. There's a lot of cop cars there. And I can still see people inside. Oh, yeah, there's more coming out. What about the patients? Why would you go in a hospital to do something so ridiculous like that? I don't know if anybody.
Attention.
Attention. Oh, they're
Yeah,
doing.
they want attention.
I mean, those people that are inside, they can't get out and get away from it.
Yeah. It draws more media and more attention to them.
Right.
That's why they always go for the schools and the other areas that doesn't have much defense set up.
I wish I let me get my other remote and turn the sound on and see what JLR's saying here, if he's saying anything.
Yeah, I was going to turn on my TV and look, but I didn't want to take a chance and have it echo. Rick, you're going to behave? Okay.
Yeah, that's true, Bit Bob.
What is going on here, but all the law enforcement personnel, they're coming out, and I wonder, they're coming out in mass quantities, but I wonder if they team up and maybe certain teams go into certain floors. And once the floors
I just don't understand.
Tracy left us.
Again?
Right, and this is something that they do drill for. Right, it is very much like a grid search, a floor by floor search, and room by room on each floor.
I'm going to rewind this and put it all the way to the beginning and see what happened. Armed shooter. It says armed shooter. Oh. Let me go all the way back to the beginning and see what was going on.
Ominous enough that they are taking this very credibly, despite the fact that as of right now, there is no confirmation of an actual shooting. We should stress that very importantly. No confirmation of a shooting, but a very serious and credible threat.
Come on in, JLR investigates that situation.
In California, close to Teacup, Ricky.
California.
It's about 15 minutes away.
Come on in.
So at the beginning, it said there was no proof that it was. It just got a phone call that there was a shooter at the hospital. So now all the cops are coming out. So maybe it was just some idiot being stupid and made a false call. Let's hope that's
That's southeast of me.
Active shooter evacuations. Oh, it's a children's hospital?
It's an everybody hospital.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everything and anything that you would need, you can get right there at that hospital.
Well, I hope nobody was harmed. Wow. Tracy, we love you. You blocked yourself or kicked yourself out again. We're going to have to give you some training on that, Tracy.
Well, it's very easy to do with a phone.
Oh, I know. I have to watch it. I almost do it every time. I just know I don't push that one exit thing. Don't push that. No. But it's so much more comfortable for me just to be out here on my couch and not sit in that chair. An uncomfortable chair. They have not located anybody as of yet. So it might have just been a prank call. Well, how ridiculous is that? To send all that, that's a lot of law enforcement right there.
Tracy is double clutching.
Double clutching, what do you mean?
She's watching JLR on her iPad, and then on her phone she's in chat.
Oh, got you. Ooh. Ditto. Ditto. Ricky's doing it too. Ditto. Oh. Everybody's so quiet.
We're waiting for the update, Gator.
Oh, that they haven't found anybody yet. The last update I got just like a few minutes ago. They were still searching. They hadn't found anybody.
Welcome to the party.
Confessions of our childhood days.
I will never confess to anything again.
Now I know everybody's normal.
Of course we're normal.
It was fun listening and watching you guys.
Kids nowadays don't know what fun is.
Too bad I can't tell half the stories like we used to do when we were kids. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I said I wasn't going to say anything about my childhood.
Oh, cow. I don't know if the statutes of limitations reach that high.
Yeah, Darlene, they could be anywhere. You're right. But I heard that they divided up the police officers, and each group of police officers took a floor to themselves and checked it out. That's why a lot of them are coming out.
Is that close to you, Teacup?
Cindy says normal. Define, please. We're as normal as we can be. I'll put it like that.
Can't find the answer.
Each one of us has a different normal.
Say what?
If we could have all been together when we were little kids, no telling what would happen.
Well,
I was a big instigator.
I probably would have learned a lot more than I did from my brother. I would have learned it from all of you.
As far as I could tell, you guys are rookies.
I'm older than you. I ain't no rookie.
6 months, T. Come on now.
I'm a rookie and I'm proud of it.
Right on. Right on. I was born a rebel. I guess I was just born. I mean, if they said no, I said why.
Let me ask you this.
I didn't say why. I said watch.
Have any of you ever hitchhiked?
Yeah.
I hitchhiked from Texas to Kansas City twice.
Oh, see, that's cool. I did the same thing only I went from Ohio to Tennessee to Nashville.
And then I hitchhiked from Fort Belvoir to Binghamton, New York once to see my uncle.
Did you always get a ride or did you have to do a lot of walking?
I got a ride all the way.
Man, this one time I walked from here I mean, I was almost to Columbus, Ohio. And me and
I
another,
walked 30 miles before I got my first ride.
well, we got mad because we couldn't get a ride. And I'm like, look, I'm just going across the highway. I'm going to go the other way and I'm going back to north. So we did. And within 5 minutes, we got a ride all the way back to her parents' house. Get a ride to Nashville for nothing.
Y'all just don't yeah, y'all just don't have the skills. I went from North Carolina to West Virginia hitchhiking the whole way.
I
You got
hitchhiked
to
in
have
Europe.
skills.
Yeah, I hitchhike a lot and I got rides, but there were that one time we did not get a ride going south. And you were allowed to hitchhike, I guess, because the cops went by and never said nothing. You're not allowed to anymore.
I
Well,
got I got a ride with a cop back home from West Virginia. I hitchhiked a
you
ride
got
with
a
a cop
special
from West.
ride, Tina. You got
Yep,
escort home.
Did he give you
I
some
got
pretty?
ratted on. I
Did he
got
give you
ratted
some
out.
bracelets to wear too?
I don't know, Mom. They just picked me up and brought me home. I don't know why they did that.
No, my mom and dad was the one who done it. They done a welfare check on me, said that I was a runaway, and I
Ooh.
was 16 then. So I mean, I was good. I knew what I was doing. And I knew where I was going, but they didn't accept that. So whenever I got to where I was going, there was a cop sitting there in the driveway waiting on me, picked me up, and drove me all the way back home.
I'll be right
Good
back. Let the
Lord.
dog out.
Okay, T. Wow. I
Mm-mm-mm.
wasn't living at home when I hitchhiked. I was already out on my own. I left home at 15. I didn't have a car then though, so me and uh, Becky, we hitchhiked everywhere.
It's funny what them rock concerts would make you do when you was younger.
Yeah, young and in love and music
I never
does
did
it
go
to
to a
you every
concert.
time.
Never went to a concert. My first concert was a Christian concert.
My first concert was Grand Funk Railroad and Blood Rock in Kansas City, Arena. I think it was 1971.
Grand Funk Railroad. Heck yeah.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
I still know that song word for word.
Dude, I remember riding around uptown taking laps and had an 8-track player and had golly, we had Leonard Skinner, we had Grand Funk Railroad, we had BTO, Buckman Turner Overdrive. God, we had so many good. That was good music back then.
My second concert was ZZ Top in Texas before they became famous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were at the Municipal Auditorium. They had 75 people there.
Oh wow.
They drove up in a beat up Cadillac U-Haul trailer, all worn out t-shirts and jeans. They unloaded, set themselves up, and they strummed a little bit, and then all of a sudden Billy Gibbons said, "Boogie Children." And they lit that place up.
Wow.
That's right, Darlene. Now I wouldn't do it if I had to. If I had to save my life, I wouldn't do it nowadays.
Heck no, I wouldn't either.
Tracy said that her husband was the type that would stop to ask people if they needed help. Now he won't. And
Yep.
I was like, no, not nowadays. I wouldn't do it to save my soul, but at least I can say I got to a
Now,
different state.
it ain't healthy to hitchhike anymore.
Not anymore. No, it's not. It's not even healthy to stop and if somebody needs help on the side of the road, the best thing to do is just call the police and tell them somebody's broke down and they need help.
Yep.
Especially in Texas, you don't want to stop.
Right.
You see a bunch of them hanging around there.
Yep.
Buddy.
Times have changed for sure.
Way down there south on them back roads. Mm-mm-mm. They used to just pull over and open their hood up and hope you'd stop.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not seeing nothing else. Tracy, what are they saying? Anything?
We treat that one as a dadgum honor sometime.
Do what?
Teacup knows too much about me. It's okay though.
It's all good. We need that one person to keep us in line that knows our deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh, you don't even know mine.
Oh, I don't want to know yours.
Nobody will ever know mine. The only one who
No,
knows mine is my ex-husband. He
I
knows.
guess you're gonna have to do that investigation thing there, Tina.
No, I'm good. With what I've learned today, I'm good. I'm good.
You think
I
you
don't
got
need to
enough?
know anything else.
That just blows my mind that you are so freaked out about a surgery that I got to watch. Just watch. Wasn't involved in it. I just watched it.
It's not that. It's about the frogs too, and then about you saying you was wanting to do the autopsy, and I just didn't see you as a person who would like, I don't know,
I do because
nothing.
I like helping people. So when you learn to do those things, you help people.
And
That's where
witnessing that disarmament
huh?
and witnessing the disarmament. Oh my gosh.
What discernment?
Okay, I ain't gonna say no more.
What are you talking about?
Be quiet, Rick.
I don't know. I'm lost.
Don't go there.
I guess I'm just confused.
I'm
I
with you on
never
that
did
one.
know such a thing. You gonna do this? No, I'm not. We can't perfect perfection. I ain't doing nothing. I said I'd behave, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ricky, I'm totally lost.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I'm not going to say nothing.
No, I don't think you do, but I do.
But we don't want to retract here a little. We don't want to backtrack.
Yeah, we'll just forget about it. I'm not going
Backtrack
to say
the
nothing
cover.
anyway because apparently, if you want to be a surgeon, you're thought of as a weirdo or serial killer, or whatever.
Never had the inkling to become a surgeon.
I did. I truly wanted to be a surgeon.
I always learned how to send them to surgeons.
That's more like it, Ricky.
I've never
That's more like it.
I've never.
A broken nose or a broken arm or a broken leg, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I've never done that to anybody.
Oh boy. Be quiet, Teacup.
I'm not saying that.
I'm sure glad it got peaceful around here.
I've seen a couple to the hospital, but that was because I was playing King of the Mountain when I was on top of the monkey bars. I would push the brats off of it. It was my monkey bar set on the playground.
Exactly.
You ain't coming up here trying to take my space.
I had a neighbor that lived up the street from me, and one of her friends would always go to her house, but I lived on the corner house. and I would stand in my front yard and tell her, ain't no way. You go the other way. She's like, what? I'm going, you go around the block to go. You're not going by my house.
But you never got on a teeter-totter or waited till you got up top and jumped off real quick.
Yeah.
No, I never jumped off of it. I would
See
slide
how
through the
high you can
holes.
fly.
It was fun to watch the expression on the other people's face when their butt hit the ground real hard when you jumped off the teeter-totter.
I was actually a good kid. I'm just kidding you guys.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I like that thing in the park that I forgot what you call it, but you sit on it and it spins around and around and around and around and
Merry-go-round.
around.
Sit and spin.
Merry-go-round.
Yeah, I like that thing. I'd say faster, 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 and then I go.
And then you go
What are
flying
those
off.
things you ride? What are those things you ride in like carnival where you just lean up against the wall and it go around real fast and
I think it's
Yeah.
called
And it nails you up against the wall.
or something like that. Open bucket.
and the centrifugal force would keep you pinned up against the wall unless you were little. Then you
Uh-huh.
was hanging on for dear life. You look like a kite. That was mean. I hated that thing.
But you still went on it.
Yeah.
I
Once.
didn't like the swings at the carnival. It
The
felt like
swing?
they was gonna flip me out. Yeah, they would go up so high. I mean, it's like they was gonna flip me out of them.
Did you ever ride what they call the hammer?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Man. That was another force in nature you didn't want to venture to.
Gator girl, Darlene said they're saying all clear.
All clear. That's good. Thanks, Darlene. Or who was it, Tracy?
Yes, I do, Diane.
That was close to you, Teacup?
Yeah. About 15 minutes away.
One of them places you drug me to?
No. We went the other way.
Okay.
This one is southeast of me.
I think I went to 3 different places with you over there.
Yeah.
She'll put you in that place if you don't straighten up. If you really want to visit it, Ricky, she'll put you there.
Mm-mm.
Thanks, Darlene.
No, the ones we went to was west of where I lived and northeast of where I
But I do remember the firecracker factory.
Does Gator Girl and her brother, did they have any stock in in that growing up?
lived. I don't know.
What?
It was
The
Freedom Fireworks.
firecracker company.
You should have seen that place on the 4th of July.
No, and our neighbor gave us the fireworks. He always had little firecrackers.
You think Cali would have restrictions on fireworks? Are you kidding me? I was ducking, diving.
See, the honest truth, I thought they was illegal in California, except on the 4th of July they would let some off. I thought they was illegal.
Oh my God, man. That place gets crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Sounded like rolling thunder. Like B-52s were flying over you and
Yeah,
missiles
but
were.
this year was a mellow year.
That was
Or
like
last
crazy.
year.
I've never seen that before. I never expected that.
And what about
Holy cow!
there was that one too.
There's fires burning, and man, the place is lit up like nobody's business. Like
That's probably the only time California doesn't catch on fire is during the 4th of July.
holy man. They had the scariest sounding stuff I ever seen in my life. I was like diving. I was diving for cover a couple of times.
And he's like, what was that? As my poor dog was shaken to death.
That's the only bad thing about it is it scares the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate the 4th of July where they blast all that stuff out.
It also is not good for soldiers who have PTSD.
No, it's not.
My friend's son has signs he puts in his yard around that time of year because he was over in the Gulf War and all that, and he came home. He's got PTSD bad, so they put it out for him. And his neighbors are pretty cool about it. They don't mess with none of that because they know how bad it affects him.
No, it's not good for some veterans. I had a neighbor that was one of the first Green Berets that ever stepped ground in Vietnam. He was a captain. He had all the medals. I said, I wish you wouldn't have wore your uniform. Now I gotta salute you. He was a cool dude, man. But whenever that stuff was going on, man, it used to mess with him bad.
Oh, I bet. I know it does. Little Rob, he has a hard time with it.
But
All right, I think I'm going to get off of here. It's after 11 and I'm super duper tired. I'm about to fall asleep. So I will see you all tomorrow at noon. I love you and see you tomorrow.
Right
Okay.
on, Gator.
Have a blessed night, Gator.
You too.
Have a blessed night. Enjoyed it, Gator.
I love y'all and
Love
blessings.
Love
you.
you too.
all.
Sleep well.
I love y'all, chat. Keep Tina on her toes.
See ya.
Bye.
We gotta keep Tina on our toes.
Yeah, keep Tina on her toes. Where is Tina? She's still in there?
Where'd Tina go?
Where's hiding?
Where's hiding? I don't see
Where's
her in
hiding?
here. She's not here. So there
There
she is.
she is.
Tina, I'm leaving. I love you. I'm going to sleep.
Gator girl, you did that.
I did
We're,
what?
we're supposed to take care of you now, Tina.
What did
Oh,
I do?
you kicked me out.
I can't kick you out. I can't kick you out. This is your occasion, not mine. Don't be blaming me for stuff I didn't do. I'll straight up let you know.
Now the tablet says crashed, and I looked over and I was like, "What the crap?"
All right, good night. I love y'all. See you
Don't
tomorrow.
worry, I'll forget everything by morning.
Good night. Love you, Gator girl.
Love you too, Tina.
And then you'll probably say, what were we talking about last night?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, no. It's all good.
I can't get out of here. Kick me out, Tina.
You making me work, aren't you?
The
Never mind.
little
I got
red
it.
thing on the
I got
bottom
it.
that
I
says
got it.
leave.
Got it. Good night.
Okay.
Good night. That was funny. So Tracy's gone.
Tracy, good night. Love you.
Good night, Tracy.
Well, I
Sleep
ain't looking
well.
at chat. I'm just guessing.
Diane, good night. Love you.
Teacup, you're not going to be jumping up on wet pickups or trucks tomorrow, are you?
No.
Okay.
Ricky, be nice.
Nah, not gonna do that. That hurt.
Good. I'm glad to see you feeling better, Tina.
You know me.
Yeah. They can't keep the good ones down, can they?
Nah.
Nope.
They can keep me a day or two, but usually that's about it.
They can try, but we bounce back.
I'm just trying to remember what I'm supposed to do tomorrow or today. What time is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I don't think it was that
The
important.
post office, the grocery store.
No, I'm good.
If you had snow, slide down. Oh, I found my toboggan.
Something, though. That doesn't matter.
Exactly, Darlene.
I'm not built for this retirement stuff. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, they always say, wait till your golden years. Well,
I
we're
think
at the
they
golden
forgot that
years. Where's the
part of the
gold?
programming.
One song says you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of that going in at 4 o'clock in the morning and getting off at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You just don't know what you miss until it's gone.
People tell me I'm over the hill now, but I'm still trying to remember where that hill was. And go back over it reverse.
I don't think that will work.
It's all part of the thinking, I guess. Does Trump ever sleep?
Lord,
Probably.
I wish I had his energy.
That dude ain't. I mean, he hadn't took a day off since he got there.
And then when he goes to Mar-a-Lago, he's working on something. He's doing something. When Biden was in, he'd already took about 3 or 4 vacations by now.
Unbelievable.
If not more.
He's got my undue respect. I'll tell you that.
He must have that sleep insomnia or whatever you call it, where you can't sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. The past couple of days has got me lazy. I'm gonna have to get out of it. All I want to do is lay around.
I think our good weather's probably going to end pretty quick. I think we got some nasty stuff coming up here this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to hit you guys this weekend.
Yeah, Party Bones. I don't think he does either. Or if he is sleeping, his mind probably isn't. He's probably having ideas running through his head while he is sleeping, so he's really not sleeping.
Oh, wait. I don't know what I'm watching here. It might be an old one, but the old boy looked kind of tired, but there's no quit there. Iran fixing the FAFO. I know that.
Yeah.
I sure hope. What's his name? Luzwinsky
Zelensky.
and Putin come to.
Oh Lord, I'm sick of that little dude. I'm sick of both of the little dudes. Come over here and think that he's going to tell us what we're going to do. Hey, you're not messing with Biden no more, buddy. Get back in your lane.
Exactly.
There's a lane for everyone. You need to back
sure-
back up and come
I'm
with some
sure
respect.
glad. I'm sure glad he spoke up finally and said, "We don't want to. We love Ireland. We don't want to hurt Ireland." That old boy was getting a little nervous in there, I think. Is it St. Patrick's Day or something?
No, it's coming up.
Did we miss the big I guess we missed that blood moon eclipse. Was it last night? Or is it coming up?
I don't remember.
I knew there was a full moon coming up. You can tell.
If I was to go look right now, I'd probably lose you guys all. But yeah, I saw an article about it too.
I don't know. I was used to getting my updates, and I don't get my updates anymore.
Y'all don't forget the 18th is Vietnam Veterans Day.
Kim says, Ricky, it's Friday.
The 18th.
I guess when the red moon or whatever you're talking
Oh,
about.
is it Friday?
The blood moon.
Oh, good. I didn't miss it then.
The 14th is blood moon.
What date is it today? Oh, today's only the 12th. Okay. Yeah. I thought I'd missed it.
No.
Cool. Probably won't be able to see it up here anyway.
You don't see the moon?
Yeah, you need to be in the desert to see that stuff.
Well,
He
What'd
got
you
upset
say?
with me.
T, are you
I'm
being
just
bad?
asking. Never mind.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know who I'm dealing with here.
Oh my goodness. I say no more.
Here I was trying to behave myself.
So am I. That's why I not say no more.
Ricky, go outside and open up your eyes and you can see the moon.
Applehead.
Oh, now we're back to Applehead. Okay.
You're an applehead.
Everybody's got a moon, Ricky.
Everybody's got a moon. Imagine that.
Well, you said you
We're
probably
gonna
couldn't
call it.
see the moon
We're gonna
there.
call it Moonscape Friday then, huh? No boy, this ought
Even
to
I
be
got a
fun.
moon.
I think I'll stay in the backyard instead of StreamYard.
That's rude. I didn't make
No.
you sit in the waiting room too long today.
No, wait. They can tap into my trail cams. Forget it. I'll just stay right here where I'm at.
Well, take your trail cams and point them up to the sky, and then you could see the moon.
Yeah. It's always cloudy here, man. Especially when something's going on. Why do they always have to have those cool meteorite showers like at 2:30 in the morning?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
Man, I tried to stay up for them when I was in Texas, and I could not make it. Forget it.
Well, you're supposed to go to sleep a couple of hours
That's
before
nice.
that and set your alarm.
Yeah, then I'd eat something.
And then you fall back asleep.
Yeah. I'm amazed I stayed awake tonight. Had a big old plate of spaghetti and meatballs and all that good stuff.
I had tacos and enchiladas.
I can't wait to get me some tacos and enchiladas again.
They were good.
If I get back to Texas, I'm going to camp out in one of them restaurants. I know right where I'm going to go to.
Which restaurant?
You remember that place I used to go to? I'd send you pictures of, T?
Yeah.
Man, that was the best place in the world.
Oh, that sounds good, Cam.
I'm not too much on spicy foods.
I don't do fast food much.
No, because nowadays the fast food costs just as much as the food that you're going to get if you go sit down inside a restaurant.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. The only difference
Yeah,
is in the
usually you
restaurant
could
you have
swing
more
by
variety.
McDonald's or Burger King and get a 99-cent value out of them, and now it's like $20.
Exactly.
I'm like, dang,
There's a Taco Bell up the street and around the corner from me, and they are hiring at $23 an hour.
Do what?
There's a Taco Bell that's up the street and around the corner from me, and they're hiring people right now. And the start out pay is $23 an hour.
You can whip up you mean you can get paid $23 an hour to whip up a colon blaster burrito?
Yep.
Dadgummit. Back in the day, being what's the name of them people who fills your prescriptions at the pharmacy that puts the medication in the bottles?
Uh-huh.
You could be one of them at $23 an hour, and you thought you was top pay then.
Yep.
Now you can just go to Taco Bell and get the same pay. Lord, I'm like, I guess next time I go to Walgreens, I'm gonna ask that
I can
lady how much.
remember when you could survive and live really good on minimum wage.
Exactly. And you can't even do that anymore.
I lived and survived on $6 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And went to the
And you
parks
was a
and
lot better off than you are now back then, even on minimum wage.
Oh, that is reasonable, Kim.
What, a loaf of bread costs you a quarter, you know? Gas was less than 50 cents a gallon. Rent was like nothing. It's done
And
went
that
up
was
10 times.
the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah,
And before then.
some of the apartments in San Angelo that I used to rent, when I rented apartments, I always hated apartments. Were like $250, $300 a month. They're now like $1,200. The same places.
Yep.
Their places
Oh,
are like
Tim,
40 years old,
go by
50
there
years
and
old.
get me 10 and overnight them to me, please, ma'am. Thank you. I love barbecue. I'm sorry. I just love it. I can eat barbecue all the time.
Man, I've been wanting me some good barbecue. I'm gonna have to get busy here. I should have loaded my truck up with mesquite wood before I moved up here.
Oh, there's
That
people
stuff
out
is
here
just
giving away wood.
out there for the getting in Texas. Mesquite wood everywhere. Put some mesquite wood and some apple wood. Smoke some stuff up. That's some pretty good combination right there.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim, I'll be waiting on it.
I
Don't
still
let
want
me
my
down,
cobbler.
please.
I still want my cobbler, Kim.
Don't let me down. If you do, it's gonna break my heart.
One of these days.
I don't ask for much in this life, but some
Anybody heard about
barbecue. Please don't deny me.
has anybody been keeping up with the severe weather down there? I know I haven't.
We're at
I need to. My kids are
we're
all
having
down there
severe
too.
weather all over the place. Which area are you talking about?
Down there in Texas and Arkansas, that area.
Kim says Alabama's supposed to get some bad weather,
I
Yeah.
know I saw that.
tornadoes and hail and all that.
She said it's only 15 minutes away.
Well, it is.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
Me and T's been storm chasing, huh, T?
Yes.
Some good stuff them days.
Oh, that's good to hear, Cam.
I'm not watching chat.
Cam said, Ricky, it has passed Jay and your kids now, I believe.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Now it's heading towards her, probably.
My girls get aggravated at me because I'm always warning them when weather's coming. Dad, we're watching it now. It's okay.
But Dad doesn't tell them, I'm just calling you because I'm concerned and I love you, not just because I want to catch you up on weather. You got to add in
Yeah,
an extra
Dad.
couple of words.
It's not my job. I'm just looking, making sure they're on their toes, That's all I'm
Well,
doing.
exactly. And that's what you're just supposed to say, too. Besides, you got some lucky weather coming
I
your way.
do. I say that, T. Just making sure.
Okay. And then I love you guys and be safe. I'm just checking in.
Used to, they'd go, oh, shoot, thanks, Dad.
They did a couple of years ago.
Well, I'd be watching it grow up and go that way, and I go like, "You guys better watch out about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's coming. It's heading your way." I'd be telling my friends in Louisiana, "It'll be there in the morning. It's brewing up right here, and it's going your way. I'm watching it. We wouldn't be getting a drop of rain."
My weather alarm alert is Sky. If she hears the wind blowing or it starts raining, she'll come bust my door down and jump in bed with me. That's how I know it's coming. I'm like,
Well, I
okay,
pray
girl.
for you and Darlene and them incoming storms.
No, I hope everybody. Last year was very, very active. This year, I'm just got my fingers crossed. I hope it's not a replay. I hope Mother
It was
Nature
again.
settles down a little bit. I'm not sure anymore. I don't think they know anymore with all the whatever manipulation going on and all that. I don't think they even know anymore. It changes day by day.
That's true.
And why don't they ever mention that? You know, that's what gets me. We don't know, man. It might be like this because they're spraying that.
Well, it's been raining here since Tuesday, and it's not supposed to stop until this upcoming Tuesday.
That's gonna move west, and when it gets to around the Panhandle and all that, they're gonna be like getting some good stuff. Not good stuff, but you know what I mean.
I'm praying for you, for Darlene and Kim. Y'all, everyone stay safe.
Yeah, prayers for everybody and the path of this upcoming storm.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Kim. Good night. Sweet dreams. Love you. We're
Good
getting
night,
ready to get
Sister
off here in
Kim.
a minute.
Good night, Sister Kim.
Sleep well,
I'll give
stay
you a
safe.
day's notice on that cobbler.
He's not going to let you forget, Cam.
I'll be expecting mine tomorrow at the post office, ma'am. Overnight it, and I'll be there waiting.
I'll bring the ice cream.
Homemade?
Well, I don't know. I may have to stop at LJ's or somebody's house get some homemade.
Now, Kim, I'm serious. I'm not playing, girlfriend. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. There better be a box from you in the mail.
They
You
do
got me
have
wanting barbecue.
they do make dried ice, you know, because everybody know what dry, you know, hey, come on.
Yes. I used to go to the hardware store and get dry ice and put it in a
Well,
bowl and
you
stick
just
it
gonna
out
have
in
to
the
do the
front
same day
yard at
delivery.
Halloween time.
I think they even make special boxes and wraps for that.
I think they do.
Well, with barbecue, it wouldn't have to be cold because it's already cooked and everything.
I want my Tampico steak now. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, dang, Kim, you shouldn't have mentioned that. You know, Lord, you get me all flustered now.
I won't hold you to that, Sister Kim. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Are you
Yeah, but
serious?
that's DC though. It might be cheap. It'd probably be cheaper than North Carolina. Just get it to the state line and I'll meet
I'm relaxing. I'm just gonna sit here
I'll
and
meet
talk.
you
I
at
ain't
I'll
gonna
meet it
make
at the state line.
it. Well,
Yeah, see, for $130, you could have just drove there and make one.
yep. I heard they've
No,
released
bit
all
bite.
the
No, bit bite. We don't have good barbecue. We don't we don't make it here good. Or I haven't found a place yet. Now trust me, I've tested many places and I haven't found a good barbecue place.
Night, Kim.
Good night, Kim. Love you.
Good night, Kim. See you later, sis. Take care.
Sleep well.
I found me a Lone Star barbecue place in California, right, Chief?
Uh-huh. That stuff was pretty good,
Was
too.
all you guys had to tell him straight up. Oh, he's from Texas.
And I didn't.
They have a place here in Yadkinville called Little Richard's Barbecue. Now it's okay, but it's not the best that I've ever ate. But the best I've ever ate was in Austin, Texas, and I can't find
Austin.
it anywhere else.
They got some good barbecue down there. But Austin is a weird place to be.
Now Party Bonds has got a good place in Tulsa. Bunco.
I avoided Austin. There's some places in the hill country though, those back roads, and you can find some. Ooh,
Yeah, I was watching a streamer that was going around to the best barbecue places in Texas, and that was probably about a year ago. Some of those places look pretty damn good. Too bad they
down
didn't have
there.
television.
Oh, you can find some good places there.
Party Bonds. I wonder if they would deliver to North Carolina. If I called them placed an order, if they could understand me.
I have a grandson that lives in Tulsa. Maybe he'll drive it over to you.
Hook me up, Teacup. Kim's got me wanting some good barbecue. Not this crappy barbecue around here.
You better be careful if you tell Teacup to hook you up.
Why?
No, you just better.
Party Bonds, don't they know that they're denying me, Tina? They can't do that. When I say I want something, I want it.
Well, I'm just saying you
Yeah,
better be
right.
serious.
They don't give two shits about me.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Cam. BitBite just gave you one.
Can you believe there's a dude down the street road from me here? He calls himself Texas Pete Barbecue.
Got along in.
I can't wait to meet this dude.
Well, have you tried the food?
No. From what I hear, it's not too good. And I'm just going to tell him, you're an imposter. There's no way you're Texas Pete.
I'll investigate that a bit, but I may go on a field trip.
Ooh, field trips are fun.
Road trip. Where we going?
I'll have to get me a driver. I'll get my nephew to be my driver. Skyline Barbecue Inn, Aldine.
Screenshot that.
I wrote it down. We might have to take a little trip.
Tina, they got so many things in this supermarkets up here. I have no idea what it is.
I was wanting some. When was it? I went grocery shopping. Friday. I believe it was Friday, and
Mm-hmm.
they got I got a little tub of it. It was North Carolina barbecue, pulled pork barbecue, and that stuff's that just ain't that's just not right. I
Wasn't
fed it to
good.
the animals outside. Let me see this right here.
There you go, Tina. He even gave you the website.
I don't know what's
Bit
going
Bite
on.
loves me.
I don't know what's going on with the U.S. mail anymore. I tell you what, kind of makes me think my mail's getting intercepted.
Since 1947.
So your brother didn't get your mail yet?
I didn't ask him today. Hopefully, I'll hear from him tomorrow.
Oh my lord, Bit Bite, that was wrong. That was wrong. Oh man, they got a picture. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh dear Lord, help me. It's got barbecue in a container and then some cornbread on top of it with oh Lord of mercy.
With
Oh
some
dear Lord.
jalapeno.
We have a
I
place
wish
out
I
here. It's
hadn't
called.
clicked on it.
There's a place that's out here. It's called Dickie's Barbecue, and I guess it originated from Texas or something. I don't know, but it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Mm.
Remember they gave me that free shiner?
Yeah. But that place
Oh
was
crap.
expensive.
I clicked on how far away from it from my location. It says I'm 3 hours and 38 minutes away from there.
But look at what he just put. They ship nationwide.
Oh, I
Dickie
didn't see
ship.
that. I clicked on location directions.
You got to read the fine print, Tina.
Oh, I just clicked on the directions and location and it pulled up my location and says I'm 3 hours and 38 minutes away from that joint. 242 miles.
Well, that would be a good afternoon drive.
That'd be interesting.
Being in a car with me that long, oh Lord, Sky would die.
I've heard about that,
I'm
Tina.
not good company. I'm not a good traveler.
We'll just make you like navigator. That's what I always do to the troublemaker. You're a navigator. You got to tell us where to go. And then be prepared for instantaneous U-turns.
You only had to make one U-turn with me.
What?
Huh?
bit by I will a little bit. My heart's
That bump on
broken
the
at the
head must
moment
have
from the
must have
first
messed with your
picture.
memory a little bit. What do you mean one U-turn?
No, when you were when you were here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I said that little bump on the head must have messed with your memory a lot.
No, it wasn't a
No.
little bump. It was a big bump.
No.
One heck of a goose egg.
You remember that?
What, when you bypassed the off ramp?
No, when you jumped out of the freaking car?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
Uh-huh.
You explain. I can't get into that, but it was complicated. It was like we're in the middle, we're on an overpass, we're having to take a detour, and she thought we were going to have to get on the freaking interstate,
On
and
the
she
freeway, and
bails
I
out of
don't
the
drive
car
freeways.
at a freaking green light with all we're wall to wall traffic. It says you drive, and I'm like, wait, what? And by the time I said, wait, what? She's standing by the passenger door ready to. You would have just had to been there. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Getting out of the
We're going
car?
to get killed.
No, see, what happened was I had to go to the Social Security office.
I'll never forget that.
And we were on the way back home. And I
We're
don't drive
playing
freeways.
musical chairs around this little car with in the middle of 1,000 freaking car traffic. Go ahead.
The expression on your face, though, was priceless. He's down there looking at me like,
I
what are you
never
doing?
expected that to happen.
Actually, see, I don't drive freeways, and they had all these detours. And I pulled up in this one street, and I was in the wrong lane, and I would have to go on the freeway. And I
Yeah,
go
that
on the
too.
freeway, and so I jumped out of I put it in park and jumped out of the car and told Rick, "You drive." And he's like, "What? What are you doing?" It was pretty funny.
She bailed right out of that thing, man. And I'm like looking at her out the passenger window going, like, what are you doing? And we didn't even have to get on the freeway.
No, because you quickly merged into the other lane.
That's right.
Well, yeah, but when you merged into the other lane, the people were nice enough to let you merge in.
Well, they
Usually
knew
they
I
don't let
was
you.
they knew I was being tormented and tortured and scared shitless. They knew they better.
No, you weren't.
I went around, had my hands together, looking at them. Let me in, please. Let me in. Let me in.
And then you merged over, and then you turned around and looked at me and said, "See how easy that was?"
Oh my God. And T had that little freaking car, and she loved to snap my neck everywhere.
I just knew where the
I'm
gas
thinking
pedal
she's
was.
going to be driving like nice and easy, and everything. Yeah. Get in the car with that little maniac. There goes my neck, left to right, snap.
I did
Whiplash.
not get whiplash. I did not.
Ricky, quit being mean to teacup
I
now.
ain't being mean.
She drives the way she needs to in California.
Your foot on the pedal.
It's got different rules for different states how you drive.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Actually, you would have had to been there. It was hilarious.
I'd be driving. She's like, "What are you doing? Speed up." I'm going the speed limit. You know, you need to speed up.
He was driving like a grandpa.
Oh Lord, not one of those.
And I don't drive
I
like no
drive
damn
very
grandpa.
carefully and I pay attention to everything. And if you don't like it, that's tough. I haven't had a ticket since 1981. Can you say that, T?
Well, I haven't had a ticket since I've had my driver's license, and I also clean out ditches for a living.
I have a very clean driving record, thank you.
Last ticket I got was in the early 70s.
I drove a lot more miles than you have and still have a clean driving record. Knock on wood. Of course, up here I'm going to get in trouble because, man, they got like 20-mile-an-hour speed limits. You know, it jumps to 30-mile-an-hour,
That would
35,
be good. Yeah, you should be
45.
used to that, old
And then
man.
you're in another town when you think you're still in the same town. Very confusing. My truck hates 25 miles an hour.
Does it spit and sputter?
And then you got all of a sudden it turns 25 and you're going down a 6% downgrade, you know. My old truck's going like, let's roll, you know. I'm not riding my brakes all the time because I don't like changing brake pads. I'm gonna get in trouble one of these days up here. I know I am.
No comment.
I can't drive 75 everywhere.
It is irritating how the speed limits are.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
is.
1 minute is. I mean, we even got some that says 15 miles an hour,
And
up
then they have
until
their like,
55 to 75 to 35 to 45, and I'm like,
yeah,
what the
it's
heck?
crazy. It's crazy. You better be on your toes. I'm used to going 75, 80, 85. The lowest you get in Texas is 30. That doesn't last too long. It takes me, like when I go south, um, twice as long as it would have if I go the same distance in Texas.
Yeah, aren't we supposed to have a lunar eclipse before the blood moon? If
Huh?
so, the lunar eclipse is tomorrow and then the blood moon is on Friday.
The the lunar thing's tomorrow?
Uh-huh. And the blood moon is on Friday.
I knew there was a full moon coming up. You could tell.
I don't know. I used to keep up with that or get told to keep up with that, but now my resource isn't around, so I don't get.
Dude.
Well, it's time for me to get Sky to bed. If everyone's ready, we'll call it and let everybody say good night. And
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
getting
see
tired
you
myself.
tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody. I'm not going to chat. Peace out.
Good
Hey,
night,
Cup, good night.
everybody.
Love you.
Everybody have a
Ricky, good
blessed
night.
night.
Be safe.
And everything you
Party
Good
seen
night to
tonight
Bonza.
all.
never happened. Everything you seen and read tonight never happened.
Yep.
Tomorrow's another
Forget it.
day.
Exactly.
Bit by Darlene, Party Bonza, anyone else in chat. Good night, sweet dreams, and I will
Peace out.
see
Love you
y'all
guys.
tomorrow.
Bye
Love
now.
you guys. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Stay safe.
Just fight a little longer.